One. Hello guys, today we're just going to talk a little bit about the Twinkcup, what's going on, some of the plans that we already have going, maybe go over a couple of things that we have in the grey areas, things that people are unsure about. I'm going to hopefully talk about some new topics and shit like that. First of all, I'd just like to say, anyone in chat, if you have any questions or maybe ideas that you think we should talk about or discuss, and if we think the ideas are good, we'll talk about them as well. But we're just going to try and avoid the chat and stuff like that and just discuss amongst ourselves, really. We're not going to be that chat interactive, but we'll just keep our eye out. So the first topic, we was talking a little bit about the funding and stuff like that, and how we're going to go about maximising how we're actually going to, get the actual prize pool up. I mean, has anyone got any ideas as to what we can do other than what we've already got going with the Indiegogo page?
I do.
Yeah, I think I'll talk last. Fuck you guys. I'll talk last. Anyone else go? I'll talk first.
Okay. So my idea was basically we want to encourage people to donate smaller amounts rather than necessarily counting on big donations. So if we can encourage more people to donate like smaller increments, it's a really good thing. So my idea, and we discussed this a little bit in the Greater XP Off chat, myself and Merm, and I was talking about we were talking about matching donations. So up to a certain limit, a person could pledge to match the donations the community reaches. So if the community reaches a total of $100 this month, someone could match that $100, so now it'd be $200. And more people could donate small amounts, and more people could agree to match. So.
But why
that
not
was
why
my
the
idea.
match? Why can it not surpass? Is the real question. Someone wants to donate
The whole
$400. Why are they capped?
It's just, I mean, one person saying if we get $100 in donations this week, I'll throw in $100. That's all it is.
All right, okay.
Just encourage.
I mean, that kind of makes sense because that kind of, that could encourage people for sure.
Yeah,
it's a good idea. But who's going to be that person who's going to say I'm going to double whatever we make?
I will.
I'd love to be that person.
I will. I will up to the number I just mentioned. I can't go higher than that for financial reasons, but
okay, that's pretty good.
I'll do it. And you know what? I'll even encourage other people to match it with me, and I hope other people will. So that way, $100 can turn into maybe $300 or $400 or even $500. But yeah,
no, for sure. That's a good idea.
I have in mind.
For sure.
Yeah, there are other ways that you can do it as well, because you've got to notice as well, there's a lot of community streamers out there, you've got HB, I don't know where he's gone MIA, I know that. You've got Trendy and stuff like that stream over here. Have you noticed them websites where you can actually sign up to them or whatever and get given a promo code, and then people can use your promo code to get discounts on really budget games? It can be a $1 game or a $2 game, and you actually make 2% of any sale that person uses your code for to purchase a game or whatever. So let's say if I wanted to go and buy The Division, it's $90, and I used, if Trendy had a promo code, and let's say if you got 2% of that, all the money that you could actually collect there could be used directly to be donated to the Indiegogo page. So literally just having a link with a promo code on everyone's stream that streams, it's all going to be things that add up to it. Second of all,
for sure.
Instead of grinding gold and actually selling the gold in game for real life money, because it's so easy to get gold at this point in time. It's actually ridiculous. It really is. So if there's anyone that's actually really good with grinding gold or whatever, they could definitely, say, okay, the gold that I grind in the future, I'll donate it to the cup, because 1 million sells for about 550 USD, to private buyers. So that's a hell of a lot. To get 1 million, it'll probably take you 2 weeks starting from scratch. But when you've got money, you make more money. It's ridiculous how fast.
I mean, we could set up a fucking
there
a
are
cartel.
free trees you could shake up. There are definitely free trees in this community you could shake.
Well, yeah, some people have tons of gold anyway. They're like, oh, I'll donate a couple of million, whatever. Some people.
I mean, they might. They would. I mean, I'm not going to say names, but they have to be encouraged. Those people aren't going to go ahead and donate gold of their own accord. They have to do it. They're going to do it for a purpose that they believe in.
Which is the Twinkcup, right?
I told you the only
Yeah,
thing I'm leaving is
hopefully.
myself.
You know, it's like the most perfect reason for someone to donate anything. You know, you're asking people to donate real money. What's the difference between doing it within game?
Well, that way you
whatever?
can turn.
I just
That way, if you're not in a position to donate IRL, you can find a way to contribute.
In game, exactly.
I just had an idea.
In
Like,
game. Yeah.
with the funding thing is a lot of like if you look at any companies that are trying to get products funded, they offer different plateaus for donations to give incentives. So say you donate $10, you could get like say for example 5,000 gold in game, or you donate $20, you get a free twink package. Like just stuff
That's
like
really,
that.
Really
So-
interesting.
stuff we
that
can
media.
manage.
That is really interesting. For
Yeah,
those
like
who have
I
a
could
lot of
offer
gold,
a GG19 fund to anyone who donated over a certain amount.
but you could
Yeah,
go
like
along that
I
line
mean,
as
if you
well,
think
yeah.
about it, if it's $15 a month for game time and it's 30K, we offer 30K if you donate $15. Then I mean, they're donating their money. They can use the gold they get for the game time if they want, or to buy other things.
Exactly. It's instead of giving the gold to Blizzard in that exchange, they just give it to like donating towards a Twinkcup. You know, so any twink.
And
who
we
had
give
that-
Yeah,
them
well, in
gold
terms
to
of
buy a month.
GG19, it would be just the items. I
Yeah,
would
it's
be
just
able to
that
give.
could
I
mean
can't
like
give
another
straight gold.
incentive, right? Because
Yeah, no doubt. Because like the more ways we have to like motivate people to donate, like the better.
Surely the people who have millions of gold, there's someone who's got 5 million gold here. You know, so you just say to the guy, would you be
Oh,
willing
no
to
doubt.
donate 500k gold? And if let's say 30k gold is $15, how much is that? You know, about what? About $150 or something like that. Maybe call it $120 once all that gold's gone and been given to people who want to pay that $15. That's a really, really good way, you know. And it's not like you're selling gold, so to speak. It's a donated thing, and you're just giving someone in something in exchange, you know. That's a really good way to
Yeah,
go about it.
actually, Camo, that's funny. You're not the first person to have suggested
I know, that's
that
why I
people
brought it up.
farm.
Yeah, I brought it up just because.
So
I think Eggs actually mentioned that way back when.
there's probably a gray area problem with that if you're trying to get any sort of partnership with Blizzard or anything like that, because that's like gray area TOS.
Well,
Well,
To
it wouldn't be
you've got to
public.
be realistic. What's the chance of
You
that
don't wanna be
happening
public.
this year?
What do you mean it wouldn't be public? How exactly?
yeah, that's so
What
retarded.
are you talking? Like that doesn't make sense. There's no private partnerships with a corporation like that.
No. I'm talking about the things that Blizzard wouldn't be like interested in.
Right.
If they're gonna put their name on anything, unless they're retarded, they're gonna like at least do some basic research. And if you go to the Twinkcup thread, or if they're linking it, and it's like, hey, look at these donation incentives, like you can get free gold for giving us money. They're probably gonna be like, this seems like it's almost laundering. So
Yeah,
my
but
idea is we should do a raffle. And one way that you can do a raffle is out of game ideas or items. So we can have, if, maybe 5 of us put, $300 together, we can buy some fucking gangster ass keyboard, or, we can even, like, if we get enough people, we could literally buy a computer. And then we can have everybody in the Twink community donate or buy one ticket, and one ticket's $2. If you buy 3, it's, fucking $5 or whatever. And then all the money goes to Twinkcup, and there you go. There's your
Yeah.
incentives, and it's legal. And
Marm brings up a good
it's like
point
a
though
legit thing.
about raffles.
Look what Murm said about
it's not. It has nothing to do with Blizzard. It has everything to do with creating an individual way to bring money, like that is outside of the game. So it has nothing to do with Blizzard, and then you can take the money from that and use that as your prize pool.
But I think the concern that he's bringing up is that the more it has nothing to do with Blizzard, the more likely they're going to be like, well, we don't really want anything to do with it in the first place.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like, you're going with the whole raffle idea, and you're saying, okay, well, it would be legal technically because it's not against Blizzard, because it's not against Blizzard's rules, because it has nothing to do with Blizzard. I think, Merm, correct me if I'm wrong, but it almost sounds like, well, if the more it's against their rules, or the more it's against like how they kind of view things, how they should be, the less likely
That's
they're going to want to get involved.
It has nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with a prize pool. The only difference is that you're not getting a prize pool from in-game selling of their items. There is like, all I'm saying is that it's you're creating a prize pool separately. It has nothing to do with Blizzard. Blizzard doesn't give a shit where the money comes from as long as it's not coming from their game currency being sold. I think that's a stupid argument.
No, it's illegal to sell items too.
Yeah, okay, so don't raffle off any items. Raffle off something in real life.
It's not selling though, technically, is it? Or it's a non-profit.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is.
Selling.
It doesn't matter. You're not allowed to trade their currency for anything. Doesn't matter. Like you're not allowed to anything out of.
You can't do items
game.
too, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Merm. Blizzard has better lawyers than us, and also
This
they
is
can
nothing
afford
about
to
lawyers.
be
Why are we
picky.
even talking about lawyers? What?
That's so stupid.
There's, we're getting so far away from the point again.
Yeah, or in an indirect way, you're selling gold by offering, like you're selling gold. You're just putting a pretty package on it. So
Okay,
don't do
so
that.
why
That's
don't we-
fucking stupid.
Okay,
do
so
a
have it in
raffle or
writing
something
that
like
we're
that.
giving this away? Like, is it
You
traceable?
cannot do it, Maniac. You cannot do that.
Are you
period.
sure?
Yes, unless you are looking to not have anything to do with Blizzard, and then you'll just take the chance. Then who fucking cares?
I mean,
But if you're trying to get
realistically,
any sort of,
what kind of attention are they going to give us?
they put it
what,
on their
you-
thing last year, and if
Twitter.
you
Yeah.
want them to link it on their website, and they're linking to xboff.com, and on that thread you have people talking about
How many viewers do you
donation
think that brought
incentives
in?
where you get gold. Pardon me?
How many viewers and donors do you think that brought in, though?
I mean, is there anything
you
better we
gotta
can
rate
get
the
than
risk-
having
the
it
risk
on
with the
literally
comments,
the
like-
Blizzard front page?
But the idea is that we want to warm up to Blizzard in general. I mean,
Yeah,
from
you got hella
the
feedback.
from the perspective of the website, at least, you know, being friendly with Blizzard means future opportunities as well as potential opportunities that are closer to today.
Okay, here's what we do. You get anyone that can donate shit, like for example, somebody works at a computer store, or like I have a headset that I can raffle off, something like that. Like you get everything together, you create a big pool of shit that we're gonna have in the raffle, and then you sell raffle tickets for $2 each, and then people can buy them off fucking PayPal, and then you have like $1,500 worth of prizing, but it's not actual liquid money, and then all the money from that, like people get the shit, you know, we fucking mail it to them, whatever, if they win, but you'll have way more interest in people actually doing it and actually donating money.
Yeah.
Because not only
That's
are you
an idea.
donating small amounts, that's what I said the whole time. Not only are you donating small amounts, but you can also donate large. You can, you know, donate $2 and have the chance of getting your money back if you're some cheap son of a bitch. Like, you can also reach out to companies that are being sponsored, or like if you want to have, for example, Cooler Master sponsor you, you say, "Who Cooler Master, can you hook me up with a fucking keyboard or case or whatever?" And we'll put you on as a sponsor for the tournament, and then you raffle off that shit. Then that goes to the prize pool. All these things are very typical when you're running tournaments.
We could also create custom user titles for people who donate
Hang
to
on.
the Twin Cup.
Raffle from the Twinkcup if the raffle is used to generate the prize pool for it. We're not raffling anything off that has to do with the game. What does a raffle... Why would Blizzard be against a raffle at all? The raffle is literally just fundraising for the tournament. Are you telling me that Blizzard is against fundraising?
I agree with F. It's so early to be even considering like trying to suck Blizzard's dick right now. Like, just get the thing going.
Yeah.
We're struggling enough to get the fucking donation.
Okay, regardless, it's
got
just such a...
We got fuck all and a lot of it, right? Let's just get some money. How have we got to do it so it can actually happen? Fuck Blizzard. Yeah? Maybe next year or some shit like that. But this year, it's late. It's really, really late. You know, we need to just crack.
Yeah, I think Blackout's right about that. How much longer do we have until the Twin Cup?
A couple of months. What?
How
5
many
months?
months?
5 months? It's not a
We
lot.
got a while, but yeah.
I'm gonna say a while. February.
2 months. 2 months
June,
with like group
July.
stages is
We're
what,
doing
and then
August,
like
it's 6 months.
yeah.
6 months, literally. Like, well, nearly 5 months actually, because it's nearly March. Yeah, nearly 5
I
months
thought
if
we
you do it
did
at
in
the start of
June.
August again. You know,
We're gonna do it in June because we want to do it before the free patch.
blackout.
I
So
think
like 4 months.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but yeah, the baseline is there. Like, I don't think we should focus on sucking Blizzard stick like more than necessary. Like we got to focus on what we need first, and we need money. Like we don't need money, but we need people
who's
fucking incentive to get some attention, you know. So
yeah, who's to say we can't have a tournament that's like, okay, they won't let us have one over 10 grand, but we can have one worth $9,999. Like,
That's exactly fine. That's what I would.
you know,
That's exactly what I'd do. And if we get
yeah,
any money over that, we just
I would
save it,
have
put it in
more
the bank,
tournaments
use it
worth
next year.
900. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have just more tournaments under the right under the 10K range. It's perfect, in my opinion. But
Yeah, so then you could maybe do one around February time, like, every 6 months, but something
Yeah.
not as big. It's kind of like, oh, this is going to be an arena tournament or an arena and Warsong best of tournament combined, Some shit like that, something really, really
Right.
small, lower profile, lower price pool, but just to get rid of the excess money. Or if you want to carry that over to the next year's Twinkcup, so be it. Because you've got a head start then, because last year we had no excess money, and now look at us, we're fucked, we've got no money. Yeah? We need to get these donations in, which is why we're having this conversation. We can prevent that from happening. If we just do well this year and it carries over to next year, dead easy. So fuck Blizzard, earn money. How can we do it? Yeah? Let's just cut all
I don't know, maybe a raffle.
The raffle thing is a great idea.
money.
It's a fantastic idea. I would do it. I would raffle fucking Gloom Shrouds off if it was up to me. I don't give a fuck. But it's
Fine,
not,
do
it's
it
not up
then.
to me.
Do it then. Do it
Yeah,
then.
let's just do it. Just
fucking
raffle anything
either
on
you.
value. If it's got a value, you can put a number on it, you raffle it. Dead easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you should make it into one big prize pool. Don't make it into separate individual things. You should make one big prize pool, or do it as like donation incentives kind of things, like fundraising incentives, where it's like, if you donate, like $50, you get added into like this tier of prizing. Like, for example, Indiegogo type shit. That's like realistically, that is the best way to do it. You're not gonna get any more money by just. I do not think that it's a good idea to sell gold indirectly. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what else you do. I think that a raffle is fine if you have a better idea. Then
Well, you can do both.
please,
You don't have to
but
do one or the
I
other. You
think
can do all
indirectly
of these
selling
ideas at the same time.
bad.
You do all of them at the same time, Jack.
What's that?
Just do all of them at the same time, Jackson. Why do we only have to pick one? Do them all.
Yeah, do as many as possible.
Yeah.
As many
Because
fundraising options as.
You don't want to overwhelm people. You just want it to be very simple. You want it to be like, here, for $5, you get 3 raffle tickets, and you have a chance to win all of this shit.
Yeah, but we can't have that as the only means, is what I'm saying. So we can also, if there's any people who want to donate gold, they can just
Agreed.
donate gold. And then if we want to have gold as part of the prize pool, let's say it's like, okay, let's say if we hypothetically get 8K. Yeah, but then we could say, okay, well, we've got fucking 10 million gold as well in donations. Let's just put the pool at 5K real life money and 10 million gold. So people get out and in game prizes. Because some people, like, they get that money in real life and don't give
Yeah,
a fuck
10
about
million
it.
gold, like.
Yeah, that.
For most
I don't
WoW
know, shit,
players,
gold.
That's
for
what-
most WoW players, $1 million gold is more than they're ever gonna see.
Exactly. Exactly. So,
So
that's
that's a huge.
if they've got a roster of 15 people, that's like, 75,000 gold each. No,
How are we gonna get
750,000 gold
10
each. 750k each.
10 million gold though.
With 10. I'm not. It's just an X number, It could
Dude,
even be
10
5
million
million
gold, like.
5 million gold
Example.
is
Guys,
like
guys, the
37,000
Twink community is there's so much money in this community. It's disgusting.
And there's a ton of time to make it though. As long as people come together and actually, commit to it, you can make it. Put it this way: in the past couple of weeks on EU, I've made nearly 3 million gold myself on my fucking own. I've done
It's
that.
nothing, dude.
It's
nothing.
so easy to do. Once you just do it, you just download a couple of auction housing add-ons, and it's piss easy. It just takes time. Get more people doing it, you generate gold. And you've got yourself an in-game prize pool as well. What you can do with it if there's excess money. Let's say if you cut the real life fund off at 5k, like I said, and then we end up getting 8k. Use that 3k head start onto next year. Maybe you can go to a 7,500 pool next year with even more gold as well, and you'll just gradually work it up. Because what happens if it gets that popular that it gets to the point where we're easy breaking 10k? We've got to get Blizzard involved. It's bullshit. Tax has to come out. You have to pay tax and all that fucking bullshit. It's just ridiculous. You want to kind of split.
Blizzard is involved. It's their game.
Yeah, exactly. So just do not get
They
to
will
the
care.
10k
They
barrier.
will care though.
Yeah, but just don't let it get to the
No,
10k
no,
barrier.
no. Even if it's under 10k,
Well, they can't tax
based
it
on
unless,
like
unless
the
it's over like that much. They can't tax it. That's the point.
Yeah.
That's my point. So you don't want it to get taxed because like a 40, well, like the top tier of fucking taxing in the US, what's that? 45%? Some shit, maybe 40%, 35, 40% of 10,000. That's fucking 4,000
I don't
going
know.
down the
I don't live
shitter.
in that backwards ass country.
Exactly. So we don't want that. So if we can split it between gold and real life money, you know, it's really good, really easy to do.
Yeah.
You know, so any gold like raising ideas that people have got, you know, any ways to actually raise real life money, they're all great, they're all welcome, and I think we should actually follow through with all of the good ideas that we come up with on each of that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the people who came up with the ideas, it's on them to make sure it happens. You know, Merm can't handle everything himself, so people with their own initiative ideas need to take it upon themselves to actually do it.
I'm not fucking running a raffle. Are you kidding me? What the fuck?
A raffle, like, it's really easy to do. Like, I don't get it.
No, because you have
There's
to
a fucking
get
website
items.
you can use, man.
No. You need to collect this shit to raffle. You need to get everyone to donate things. It's a big deal. You're basically what the raffle would be like either people put their money together to buy like, you know, some computer shit that we can raffle off, like keyboards and mice and headsets and stuff, or people donate what they have if they can't donate money.
But
You know
wouldn't
what I
we
mean?
rather
Like, I guess
that
you can
just
do
go to,
something
I don't know, shouldn't that money just go to the prize pool? I mean,
The point is that you can get more people to donate low money and low incentives. Everyone in the community can feel comfortable donating $5 and feel like they're contributing, as opposed to having 6 donors, which we did last year, that all donated like $500.
Yeah.
It's like these people that are unwilling to donate, you know, even $5 just to the you know, for the idea of the Twinkcup, you have a better chance of reaching out to these people by offering something of value to them, like a headset for $5, and they feel like they're also contributing to the community.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But a raffle is I mean, I can't organize a raffle.
Well, the raffle's piss easy
one
to
thing
do, man.
here.
It's beyond like easy. It really is. Like, well, we don't have to talk about who'll do it. So
You
just,
do
we
it
just
then.
need the ideas. I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit, yeah? Right, whatever. We just need to come up with the ideas. That's what we're here to talk about, not assigning people roles.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So
You're
further
right.
ideas.
Well, I think another incentive for like low amounts of like money would be user titles on XP.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
I guess. Ben, wait. I have a point here. Ben, you brought something up earlier to me in person. I'm not sure if I can share it, but like I think I'm not necessarily for this, but I think it might be a really good idea. Having people, I don't know, having people to pay for like getting into the tournament. It wouldn't be a lot of money, but first of all, it would promote people who are actually dedicated to actually fucking playing.
And
Putting the
consider
people
gambling.
competitive. And secondly, it would be all the real players actually playing, so just having like a bunch of, not to be rude, but, like people who just didn't stand a chance, and like people who actually wanted to win. So people will donate, and then they have like a chance of winning more money. Like if you're confident with what you're coming
Yeah,
up
that
with.
would
like,
also
what,
increase
like
the
5,
quality
10
of the
bucks
game
a
as
head?
well.
So I don't know. Let's say like every team donated. I don't know. It could be a small. It could be like $50. It could be $10, $5 per person. It doesn't matter. Like that also like raise the price pool a little bit, and it wouldn't like require a lot of like I'm sure like every fucking person from.
There's so much on the shoulders of the people that are playing in the Twinkcup. I almost feel like it's kind of rude to ask them.
Would it be too much? Like $5-10? Like
Oh no, that's so common though.
$5 per
tournament
person.
and
Yeah,
stuff?
it is common.
$5 entry,
This
so
is not
something
a-
like that. Like I don't know.
This
Yeah,
is not a
it's-
common tournament, though.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
feel like
I
you want
agree
to do
with
that,
that.
sure, but I think that's definitely the wrong.
Yeah,
route
but
to go
okay,
down.
so
It's really
we could
stupid, I'd
have
say.
the money. We could have guild leaders put in the money, so you don't run into issues with maybe this player doesn't have the $10. So everyone sends their money to the guild master, and then the guild master sends it to Merm.
Oh.
Doesn't matter who
what
does
you
it.
could
It would
also
be
do
like
to
a
make
team
things a little
entry.
interesting- You want me to go? You? Me? You? I'll go, fuck it.
Go for it.
I'll just one quick thing to say. What could be really interesting would be, like, not necessarily have to pay to get into the tournament, but everyone has the option to donate towards the tournament as a team, like a team donation, and that defines the order of the seeding. So if I want to donate
Fuck
$5,000,
no.
you're seeding number
Jesus.
one.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why is that not a good
Yeah,
idea?
not a
Why
good
is that not a
idea.
good idea? I think that's a great idea.
Pay to win.
It's not pay to win though, is it?
I like the first
Yeah.
part that you can donate. I like the part where you're okay. Hey, we can group us. We can like we donate as a team. That's a great idea. Like, but that's like the same state that we're in now. We do that now.
Okay,
Anyway.
so
I don't think
here's the
it's
thing, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, the point of doing this is not so much for the prize pool money. It is to increase activity in the bracket, correct? And one of the ways that we do increase activities by the bracket is by having a big prize pool and by creating hype over the big prize pool, right? So having the people that are already fucking playing in the tournament donate the money seems counterintuitive because they're already going to be playing. We should be trying to reach out to the people that are the older players or people that just come in for the Twinkcup or enjoy, you know, that kind of experience or, you know, they like last year or whatever. You got to come out with like some big shit. You got to come out with like a fucking video and like blah 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 blah. You gotta like market it to the masses, man. Like all these people that are here right now, they are the people that are the lifeblood of Twinks, and very few people feel like they should have to give more than they're already giving.
Correct.
So stop aiming it at the people that are already here. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. It's just like an easy way to like generate a little bit of money for interest of other people who aren't already playing. But no, I get it. I get that people like you don't want to put a bigger burden on the people who are already playing and already helping out. I guess that makes sense to me. But yeah.
So,
Hey, you know what, Dan? You should add a bit about I don't know if you did in that email that you're working on about the donating to the Twinkcup.
You want to imply we should like encourage people to donate for the like when we send the emails to the.
Well, you know, you can formulate it as in like last year the community raised $7,000, and you can link to some, you know, YouTube videos of last year's Twinkcup and be like, it's a completely community-funded prize pool. So if you'd like to watch, contribute, or participate in the discussion, you can visit such and such link. We're going to send out a mass. Oh, sorry. We're going to send out. Yeah, sorry. We're going to send out a mass email to the 26,000 or so XP off users, basically promoting the new website and various things like the Twinkcup. And
okay, don't say, "Hey, we're looking for donations." That's not only unprofessional, but also tacky as fuck. You need to have some sort of like.
Yeah, well, you can say you can get involved.
Platform. Yeah, but don't get involved by asking for donations. No. Nobody like the worst thing that you can do is ask people for donations.
Don't worry.
Last year you weren't asking for people for donations. You were like people were just hyped as fuck for the Twinkcup, and they were like, hell yeah, let me like fucking make this shit gangster as fuck. I'll give you $1,000. Hell yeah, man. It's not this like you just got to be so careful about doing this because if you're not spinning it in the right light, it's just gonna come off as like, oh my god, the Twinkcup sucked dick last year, and now they're trying to fucking just do the same thing over again. And that's kind of what this call sounds like. It sounds like we're just trying to get money to make it be as legitimate as last year. Make it legitimate in other ways. Don't make it legitimate just based off the prize pool. Again, the reason that we're doing this is to get the activity. Yeah, donations. You don't need to focus on donations, man. People are going to donate or they're not based on their own.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be the only topic of tonight, you know?
Well, it's a big one, though. So we can.
I think it's pretty fucking important. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we don't really want to skip.
Like, you need to have at least a direction in the way that you want the money for your goddamn tournament to be coming from. You can't just be like YOLO, and you can't just be like, we're just going to ask people for donations. That's not going to work. You need to have a strategy.
Right. We don't ask people for donations for sure. But for starters, I don't know how much money we can generate this way, but I'll definitely like want to initiate like the choo-choo train here and like have people like I don't have a lot of money, I really don't, and I fucking mean that shit, okay? But I would like to like start the train a little bit, maybe I don't know, encourage people to donate a lot. Just show that people don't have to donate a lot, but like maybe get percentage.
But even though you don't have a lot, you as somebody could be like, hell yeah, I'll give you $5, and this gives me a chance to win something. You know, like if you were just some random, you know what I mean? I feel like incentivizing lower donations is the way to go. And it doesn't matter if it's a raffle, it doesn't matter if it's something else. You just have to have some way to incentivize lower donations. $2, $5, $8, $10. If you donate $20, you're a fucking god. If you donate $1,000, you're one of 3 people. That's how it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
and nobody's going to be like, oh, they asked me, you know, in so many words. I know you're not asking for $2 donations or anything like that, but you have to just set it up so that it's easy for them. So, example, on the NWO stream, you'd be like, look at this fucking prize pool, like, we're raffling away t-shirts and all this shit, or like, you know, like, if you donate, you have a chance to win, or whatever. Some way. Just tap into the resources that this community has. It's got all these different people. You can get fucking Dorygon to send us, like, Chinese fucking authentic chopsticks or some shit like that, and we'll raffle that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the types of things that you should be trying to tap into.
I also think
Don't they have some like weird vending machines in China, or is that Japan?
So.
I know you can't, but what you can do in a way to actually help is by trying to find people that can donate things. We all know people in the community that work at different jobs. For example, the warrior in my guild works at a card shop. He can get fucking TCG tablets for pretty cheap. He can, we'll add those to the raffle, shit like that. Yeah. I know somebody who works at a fucking restaurant. I'll get them to get me some gift cards, you know, like.
Red Bull.
I know someone in the Illuminati. I can get us on.
Hell yeah! You want me to fucking raffle off a case of Red Bull? Sure, man. I'll get some Red Bull.
It could be really good, yeah. But I think what we also need to think about, you know, like going back to what Jackson was saying about, you know, tapping into the resource that we got in the community, is the community itself. Rather than trying to think about, like, you know, raffles and stuff like that as well, maybe some more focus needs to go on the actual activity of the bracket. You know, we need to encourage the teams to actually be beginning to form, like now, you know, so that there's actually games before the Twinkcup.
A lot of the teams are formed, man. There's not enough teams. The teams that are playing are formed because they've been playing in the NWL.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. More teams. There needs to be more teams than what's in the NWL, right? So, you know.
Yeah, well, how are you going to do that?
There were 8 teams.
If I remember, like,
so that's the same.
Yo, as soon as you put up that sign-up thread, people are gonna like.
No. You're wrong. The opinion of people from the last Twinkcup was not great. It was all right. It wasn't great. There was too many things that were annoying to people, all the way from skill ratio winning to the fucking Gamers League to everything. It wasn't great. So people like JCM arguably aren't going to sign up this year. Again, the reason that we're trying to get the money in the prize pool and everything like that is to get the increase of people to sign up, to get them into playing. So if it's not going to be this way, it needs to be another way. And it has to follow some sort of, like, big deal. It has to be a big deal, otherwise people are just going like, whatever, it's a Twinkcup again. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen, I'll tell you.
A lot of the hype from last year was generated through the fact that Gamers League was getting involved with it. Everyone was like, holy shit, we're going places, boys.
I disagree.
You know, well, fuck me, the only reason I heard about the Twinkcup is because through Gamers League. You know? That's why I heard about it. That's why I come over to US to play through that. And that was a huge hype for me. I was like, holy shit, this is going to be streamed on Gamers League Live. Those that did the Battle of the Atlantic, holy shit. They
okay,
had thousands
so
of viewers.
We can get...
It's about getting
okay, so we don't need to... Okay, but there are ways to mimic that effect without necessarily relying on a big company.
Get Gamers League to donate some things to the raffle, and then we can say it's sponsored by Gamers League. That would be pretty hilarious. That'd be fucking awesome.
I bet they would. I bet they would. I bet they would, because I know that they feel bad about how they handled the Twinkcup. I do know that because I've talked to one of them. But another thing... Actually, hold on. Let me collect my thoughts right now.
All I'm saying is that you need to have some way to get people interested and on the forums and looking at things, and the only way you're going to do that is by content or numbers. Content.
Oh, yeah, we can reach out to, like, big streamers and try to get them to hype up the Twinkcup.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure, but you can't do that until there's actually something to look at.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean something to look at, right? You talk about getting the activity. I
mean, like, something other than we've announced this tournament. It needs to be like an announcement video, or it just needs to be more than just a thread and asking for money.
You can literally snap up a video in a day. Like, that's not a problem. There's definitely people. There's probably even
why hasn't that been done yet, then?
It's not been done yet. I don't know, because people are dragging their asses. That's why we're having this call right now. And we've had many of these calls in the past.
There's a few people working on videos.
All I'm trying to make it clear is that you can't just, like, there needs to be a lot more
Right. Okay. We get that.
Land.
Let's not keep
It-
talking about.
Okay,
we need to
well,
try and talk
pick a
solution.
direction.
Okay. We're here to talk solution.
What about on the forums?
On the forums, it needs to
The
be
Battle.net
like
forums. Like, have we moved our conversation over to the Battle.net forums like we did last year?
did that do anything?
It probably did. Publicity's publicity, right?
Probably, yeah.
It's about.
I don't see any reason why it wouldn't.
There's no harm in doing it though. It doesn't cost us
We
anything
stayed
to
on
do,
top
and
of
it can
it.
give us like more potential resources. Maybe someone will see that and be like, like someone who could sponsor, be like, I like the idea of that. I remember playing Twinks because I used to play World of Warcraft. I'll get in touch with these guys. You never
That's
know,
exactly the
anything can
point,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah. I think like a great guy
People
to
that-
probably go and talk to is Desecration, the guy who runs GCD. He started it here over on the US. He gets so many views, constant donations. Even him just to give a mention of it because he does absolutely love to do battleground streams. You remember like
There is
the
a guy-
66 and shit that he did on his stream?
Does anybody
He
know
loves
who
that shit.
Civ HD is?
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Civ
Yeah.
HD.
Yeah, the lead guy.
Civ HD used to play Twinks in Europe.
Really?
Yeah.
Who? I don't know.
We can abuse that, can we?
Well, surely.
Yeah, I messaged him a bunch last year about it.
Give me like a way to contact him, and I'll contact him because if he's played Twinks, he will know who I am. I can talk to him. Just be like,
Nice.
yo, I just need something.
It's true, though.
This nigga right here.
Might be a good way.
He's like the most successful like charity raiser dude in esports history. So get on that, Blackout.
Yeah, I'll
Have
work
fun.
on that for sure.
He's
How can we get in
cool.
contact
I've got
with
that
him
up,
now?
and that's really good.
Tweets.
See, now
Tweet.
that's a good thing right
Tweets,
there.
tweets.
Okay. So
Yeah, like it's
Second one would
it's
be like
information
Asmongold.
is power.
Asmongold was like on the fucking opening stream last time. I don't know if you guys remember.
Really? I fucking
Yeah.
love Asmongold, man. He's so fucking cool.
We need to start tweeting and reaching out to these people, talking
No,
about.
you need to come up with a tournament that looks nice and is something that it's like these guys are companies. You would not reach out to a company for sponsorship with what you have right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, whatever it is you're doing, either having the donation platform, something that they can look at and see that something is being done before they get into it. Nobody wants to be the one who like signs on it when there's like fucking nothing going on because they'll feel like it's too much work, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to be worth their time, like yada, yada, yada. You got to have something there that looks like, oh, look, this is progressing nicely. I'll just give them a little push.
Well, maybe.
Okay, so before we even approach streamers, we need to have a decent sized prize pool, is what I hear you saying. And we need to
Not
have
even a
decent-
prize pool,
Well-
just you can't reach out to streamers
You
and be
want to
like,
showcase something.
yeah.
You want
can't
material.
have you can't have like games popping 3 times a week and then be like, yo, homies, like, can you give us some shout outs? They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this is a really
Okay,
good point in the conversation
so
to
I
actually
think-
switch on to something else and talk about how we can go
Yeah.
about doing that. Let's go in that direction. Maybe we can backtrack to where we are now once we've discussed ideas of how we can actually do that. How we can have something that we can showcase ourselves with, things we can go about, anything that we can do or
We need
whatever.
videos.
videos.
I think a video is probably the best way to do that. Like, get like a group of like 5 or 6 people that are really good at making videos. Get like a badass highlight reel, and people can just throw that around the internet and see where it leads.
Yeah,
for sure.
if
Yeah,
we
just-
as the
I mean,
Twink
just-
community
You
fucking
just take the
upload some
highlights
shit
from
on
last
Reddit,
year with the commentary,
girl,
and you can just piece that together, turn that into like, I mean, that works really well, I think.
Have we tried to promote our bracket on Reddit yet, or no?
it's
no.
not, it doesn't it doesn't work like that. You don't just promote something and have it do well. It has to be something interesting or unique or whatever. Like
no,
if we
what I mean
are-
No, I think you're missing his point, Jack.
Yeah,
if you're advertising though, like if you have people try and click on Reddit and they can track where the views come from, okay? So if you're telling everyone if you're linking it to everyone in curse or something like that and everyone clicks on the same thing and they see where the link came from, your thread will get deleted because you're not allowed to ask for upvotes.
yeah.
You don't
No,
have to,
my
you can
point is,
articulate it in a way.
did we try last year to make it like a awareness post? Because I don't think like if we get a
No,
post that
we didn't.
it's like
It didn't.
Yeah,
I don't think it ever got anywhere. We didn't really push it too much.
if we can.
Yeah, I think we should definitely could, but that would come after some sort of like content is made. Like Jackson's saying, is like we get the content made first, and then we have something to play off of to say, hey guys, check this out.
So who are some good video makers? I know Big Morin makes videos. HB, but he's MIA, so we can't really
HB
count
doesn't on
make
that. Good videos. MBQ, Ardo.
MBQ, yeah, Ardo.
Fucking who's the dude that made the We Cute thing?
Iggy.
That dude.
And Squidgy. He's a video maker. Yeah, he's working on one right now, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's public yet, though. I could ask him if I could link
Wait,
it. Let me
what?
see.
What?
I don't know if it's
About the video?
Yeah, we need like a.
We talked and nobody wants you to do the video. MBQ is basically the point that we got to.
No, I can work on a video. No worries.
Yeah, no, we don't want you to. We weren't happy with what you did in the past.
Oh damn. What have I done in the past though?
The HB thing.
Oh, dude, that video is so good. What do you mean?
Okay. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking.
I'm actually so sad right now. I'm gonna go cry. Go back.
Yeah.
This is a decent video. I don't know if it's like. I don't know if I can share this.
What is it, porn?
No, it's just not finished. I don't think you want.
That just came out. I'm sorry. Oh shoot.
Ha!
It definitely needs to be a big deal on the XP Off website as well. Like, you know how there was on Twinkcup, there was like the thing at the top that was like Twinkcup. You should have one of those bad boys.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Maybe like, yeah, like a video, but also we could get like a trailer as well, because maybe it'll have some effect, maybe it won't. But you know, you can get like community streams and stuff like that. Like, you know, at the start of the streams, they can actually play this video. You know, when they've got a high view base, you play the video, and you know at the end it'll say like Twinkcup, then it'll say like fucking July 2016. You know, xpoff.com at the bottom or some shit like that.
Yeah,
shit, that'd be amazing. You know, like
we also there might be a little. They released the date of the movie release, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Legion's probably going to come like a month to 2 months after, right?
September.
And the pre-patch is going to come out like pretty, you know, who knows, like
pre-patch is probably August.
September 21st.
Expansion's probably September.
Yeah, September.
No. The fucking game's probably coming out in like July or August.
No.
If you look at when the video is coming out, the movie.
Yeah, but they're not going to bring it out directly then just because of the movie. Like, it's September time.
Yeah, they will.
They've already, like, it's a known fact. It's going to be the longest PvP season ever. Yeah, and to beat the longest season ever, it's got to be over 39 weeks. So it's probably going to be like.
How do you know that it's going to be the longest season ever if they haven't announced the date?
Every single person talks about it, you know, and when I got this information, I worked it out to be 3 weeks into November. That's how I worked it out to be, which is like the 21st. So going off that,
there's no way they would release it months apart like that.
September, not November. Sorry. So like the 21st of September. So in the past, the longest fucking ever pre-patch shit that they've ever had has been 1 month, 4 weeks. They've had the longest pre-patch ever in history. So if you can say it's going to be 4 weeks.
I don't understand why they would release the Warcraft movie. So they've come out with info that they're going to be giving out free game time and free upgrades to everyone that buys a ticket to the Warcraft movie. That comes out May 25th. Why would Legion come out 3 to 4 months later?
Well, I can't answer that. I'm not Blizzard, but I'm just going off what
hype it up. It's because it's
part of their. Why would people come play WoD for 4 months before Legion comes out when they're giving out free upgrades up to mob? I do not think that's what's going to happen. I think it would probably be a month to 2 months. All I'm saying, if you guys are confident in all that shit, then sure.
We haven't even reached beta though. We're pretty sure we're still in alpha, aren't we? Like,
I think alpha's just about done, homie.
I mean, there's no new at all in terms of alpha being all done or not. They keep releasing new builds on it, so.
Yeah,
I mean, from a testing
moving pretty
perspective,
quickly.
like we're not as far along as like people think. I feel like.
I think they really are, man.
I can speak to some people anyway. I'll speak to Law, to be honest, and see what he says. He's he's the community manager. I'll say, when do you think that it's looking to come out, and if he can like give me any indication whether he's allowed to or not, I don't know. But if he can, then that'd be great information. To just find it out from him.
Wait.
But providing that
Honestly,
August,
the
okay.
easiest way to gauge it could just be to Blackout. The easiest way to gauge it is to just ask him how far along are you in alpha testing, and then based off that, we can probably get at least some sort of like gauge. That's probably the easiest way.
That is true.
Because I'm sure he has a lot of red tape around him to be able to say like how much he can say and whatnot.
Yep. That is true. There's different ways I can, like approach you with an idea or concept, but I can definitely.
Yeah, I mean, whatever works. You know the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When did you say the movie comes out?
May 26th.
May 25th.
25th, sorry, yeah.
Okay, and then when do you like speculate that the expansion, like the pre-patch, will come out?
August, at least. I think the expansion is probably going to come out in August.
The game is still in alpha though. Like I don't think they're gonna jump from alpha.
Yeah, I don't know about expansion coming out in August. I honestly think the expansion is September.
They've released all of the instances. They've released all of the legendary quest lines. They've released all of the a lot of shit is flushed out now.
Yeah, but the quest.
The Fire Mage artifact just came out 2 days ago. It's still in testing. There's only 2 instances that are out right now.
Yeah.
No, there's like 6 or 7.
It doesn't even matter.
And that's what you press.
Still
They put all the zones, dude.
They have to do a beta.
It's alpha for a reason,
and they
dude.
won't do like a 2-month beta. That's
Yeah, I agree with MVQ. It's alpha for a reason.
It's
Like,
not.
from a
It's not
testing
gonna go from
perspective,
alpha.
It's really not that far.
It's not gonna go from alpha to release date in 2 months.
Guys.
That's not gonna happen.
What
Alright.
does this matter right now?
It matters a lot because it has to do with what patch the Twinkcup is played on.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Mum's already set the date for the Twinkcup.
Yeah, but I mean, with new info, aka the movie release date, then
because we don't want it to be in the pre-patch and next expansion, yeah, when rogues and shit are going to be retardedly OP with Shadow Dance. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. It'll just throw everything. That's what we're talking about right now. That's why it's very important and very relevant.
Anyways.
If it does come out in July, early July, we're going to have to knock it back another month. The Twinkcup, so that means we'll have less time to deal with shit. So we need to be proactive on everything that we're doing. But at the start of this whole like riff-raff we were just chatting about, what was the initial point, and can we pick back up on the conversation where we left off? We were talking
it
about...
was activity in the bracket, correct? Teams being
We
around
need
to
to
We were
play.
find
talking about
ways-
things that we can do
we need
to
to find-
promote the bracket and, have something...
Teams.
Yeah, we were talking about videos and shit like that, things that we can do to actually be able to represent us, that we can actually show off and say, hey, look at us, and we're having a tournament.
Can somebody
Yeah.
make a Twitter account for the Twinkcup and like hit up all the
There
big
is one.
streamers and say, hey, check out this video?
There
Like when
is.
we do have one. There is one.
Yeah, there is
Oh,
one
yeah.
already.
Okay.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
even tweet those. And everyone can retweet it. So,
So it's
the more
like-
people we can get here promoting the Twinkcup on Twitter, the better. Like, if every single person in this call retweeted that tweet that say the Twinkcup sends out to multiple big streamers, then there's a lot more likelihood that those people are going to take notice.
You can't really send out like one generic tweet to these kind of people because they all are gonna have different like reactions to Twinks and stuff like that. Like some people might not even know what the fuck it is.
Right.
A lot of them created Twinks.
Well, we
last year,
could we could create
Yeah,
like a
for
mini Twitter campaign. Like if we really want to market ourselves, we need to have a decent Twitter presence.
I just mean that if you're gonna be messaging it to people that are not like the high tier PvP peeps, you need to be like, hey, like, can I get you to follow me and we can talk a little bit and I can tell you a little bit about the Twinkcup, and then you have people kind of retweet that shit, like that's
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are kind of my opinions on the activity and the fundraising stuff, and I think that there needs to be some sort of plan addressed to that, and I don't care what it is, but needs to be logical and come out pretty soon so we can get started.
Well, I think we just need to like make some like chronological order of how the things that we're going to do. So first of all, we've decided we need to do a promo video. You know,
That's
we're
the
going to
first
speak to
thing.
multiple people about putting that together, pulling all like the cool clips
The
on
promo
last
video
year's Twinkcup.
needs to tie into like a bunch of shit though. You know what I mean?
I think
like the
one of
promo
the
video needs to
Promo
tie into
video
was,
shouldn't last.
fundraising.
I'm being serious here. Is like in the video you can almost make a team out to be the bad guys, like the defending champs. That's hard. Like it motivates people to want to play them. Like if you put us in a bad guy spot, like
Can we have like
you can have like quotes of like random players from our team, like saying how good we are. Or whatever.
Brittany Ray's the
like,
best
random
role in
players.
the
You
bracket.
have what it takes to beat
That's a
these,
great idea.
these scums.
Honestly,
We're putting you
Honestly,
on the spot.
Like these people are winning
I can see
thousands
it
of
now.
dollars. They're just twinks. They suck. You know, we can kick
I
their
can see
ass.
it now. I can see it now. Quote from Cancer: Dark Chewy is the best FC in the bracket. End quote. Quote: Brittany Ray is the best warlock in the bracket. End quote. And then you have the entirety of skill ratio farming people in GY, and then like a bunch of like flashes and like sirens and horns and shit,
Well,
and then Drake back to back.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
get,
goodness.
yeah, like those kind of ideas, yeah. But we get the point, so we need that promo video, and I also think that they should work
Yeah, that
on
sounds pretty awesome.
some, like,
Yeah.
a good
so we
30,
should talk to
40
Big
second
More,
clip.
and I think he is.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but we also need an additional
mean,
I
thing
can
for
make that.
streamers, to be honest. Like a 30,
This
40 second
video
clip.
is pretty good though.
It doesn't matter
He
if it's
fucking
real or
deleted
not.
it.
It's just about people seeing it and like, yeah, let's do it. Let's play.
I think we should have a
Yeah.
trailer as well. So like a promo video and a trailer. Because a promo video would be probably like 3 minutes, 2 minutes long,
Like-
right? And then a trailer would be like 30 seconds.
Yeah, a trailer
Yeah,
would
like-
literally
Even quote
be something
that
that the
guy
streamers
from
can put
yesterday.
on the stream.
What's his name? That fucking guy
Oh,
from also
Trainwreck?
John yesterday. Yeah.
Trainwreck? Oh, that's so funny, man. That's so
Overkill?
funny.
He
Overkill
like
did
lost
it,
his shit on pizza
Overkill,
yesterday.
yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was funny.
I think a trailer's a great idea. It's really.
We can
like,
get let's get a Big More and quote out there too, because he has a decent amount of like recognizability.
Oh yeah, maybe him being like fucking cocky and like have all the endgame players like be encouraged to fucking play, you know?
Yeah,
Whoever's, like,
we could
cocky,
have Big More and or, like we could have Big More and or Yowza like call out fucking ABN or something.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
that's a
a
good
bit
idea. I don't feel like getting doxxed.
Okay.
Nick, you're breathing in your mic, man.
But yeah, I definitely think we should use Trainwreck because he has at least a pretty good following for sure.
Yeah,
Somebody
so-
recruit him to a team.
No thanks. No one's gonna take
No,
it.
I mean, like, even if it's like, just ask somebody in the
I
community.
fucking love to, man. Holy fuck, I love that guy. He's amazing.
Like,
No-
just
no
sum it up.
comment.
Like, we're going against Pizza and his squad. Like, we're gonna. beat him. Like,
yeah.
You want to be a part of this? Like,
Oh, for sure. Dude, I'm gonna do that actually. That's a good idea. I like
There are
that.
ways that we can hype this up, guys. I think it's gonna go well. I mean,
yeah,
you
and
just
I
gotta
feel
get.
like even if you
get
can't
to it.
play, like, at least
No, no, yeah, it's gonna be a good idea. Yeah.
At the same time,
Can we
the-
bring up? I'm sorry, you go.
I was just saying we've got to have more ideas than just a promo video, at least out of today's meeting, things that people can be working on. The promo video's great. A 30
I think,
40-second clip,
yeah.
you know, great for streamers to put on at the start of the streams and at the end of the streams, you know, with like a date of the actual cup and shit like that. Like, you know, like a movie trailer where at the end it says like, boom, 20 seconds.
Okay, so but once we have the video, we can move forward with posting on like battle.net, on Twitter, reaching out to streamers, and that'll also incentivize people to donate. So I mean, it all kind of starts with the video. So once we have that, like, we can move forward with those things.
Yeah. So we do.
How long did you say you wanted to be? Do you want it to be 40 seconds?
Well, we want an intro video, and
Doesn't matter how long it is,
promo
just don't make it
video,
more than 2
and-
minutes long.
Yeah.
Of course it matters how long it is. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter if it's 40 seconds or 60 seconds or 75 seconds. Just don't make it too long. Keep it under 2 minutes. Keep it under 2 minutes will be fine. And then for trailers,
It
we should have
doesn't
like a
matter.
bunch.
I'm saying the
Oh my
trailers to be
No,
like
it doesn't
30 to
matter.
40 seconds, but the actual
If you
video
want it to be
is
30
2.5.
seconds, yeah, exactly. Like it's two different separate videos,
Two
right? So
separate videos,
one
yeah.
that is like, yeah, exactly. One is like 30 seconds, and one is 2 minutes, right? One is like an ad, sorta. Like it's sort of like an advertisement, and the other one is like a
Thank you.
promo.
Okay, so you should make like a 30-second promo video then. The more 30-second promo videos we have, the better. But like the very long
No,
one, we want to
okay,
have.
it doesn't matter how long it is. It matters what you're getting across. What you're getting across is hype. If you're having just names flashing on the screen, sure, that might be a little bit of hype, but it might have a lot less impact than something going over the previous Twinkcup. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're going over the previous Twinkcup for a total of 40 seconds, it's probably going to be pretty fucking shit of a video. So what you need to do is you need to work with the people that are going to be in this video creating community, and you need to figure out what your fucking storyboard's going to be, and then do it that way. I don't want you just to come back with some video, and then that'll be like, oh, okay, well, this is our video, and we're doing it. That's not the way it's going to work. It needs to be either going over the previous Twinkcup and trying to create a storyline, and then selling that, or you're going to do like a bunch of teasers or something like that.
I've got an idea.
So it doesn't matter if it's
I've got a
30
great
seconds
idea.
or a minute and a half. It does not matter. It needs to push a storyline.
Yeah.
There's a reason why ads only last 30 seconds.
Because you can only have 30-second commercial slots. Because that's just the way they sell them. Yes.
No, we don't want.
I mean,
like
yeah,
that.
partially, but the other thing
Literally
is
mean a
that
video.
Why are
on
we
YouTube.
getting so heated about this?
Yo, listen, we're not talking about like an ad slot on at the start of stream. We're talking about a YouTube video that's a trailer that you literally just full screen it and play it. Yeah, at the start of the stream.
I
Yeah,
understand.
I do.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
you should make
And then
like
that's
6
the thing.
ones that are much shorter. I'm saying that you should make one long one that has a storyline that is however long it needs to be, but under like 2.5 minutes. Something that's not too fucking long. Nothing that's like 4 or 5 minutes. So it doesn't matter how fucking long it is. Just have your storyline. Make sure that you get something that's like motivational and has some decent production quality and tells a story and gets people interested in actually making a team. And then you create all the little teasers to get people to go look at that one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said,
And
though.
you can even do, you can even like edit like old game. For example, like there was that game in the Twinkcup last year where Big Moran got the repick and dropped it down the GY to Pete.
Yeah,
I don't know what the commentating was like on
video.
that game. I really don't know what the commentating was like, but you literally could get that clip and then like pretty much stage like it could be fucking Muskie, F, and other people like HB going absolutely crazy at that play, and then just like have a slot of that. Where he passes the flag over, like the commentator's going crazy. Just rework over the videos, just have loads of different hype
I have
music.
that thing.
All that kind of bullshit. Yeah. And then what we could even do as well for like the shorter video, the thing that we could play regularly like on streams and stuff like that, is try and get in contact with anyone, or if we know anyone who's got a really, really, really good like radio voice. For example, like Duck Sauce, he's got a fucking crazy radio voice. If you know anyone like that, or maybe get in contact with him to do it. Like, can you just do a voiceover
John could
on
do
this
it.
for us? Can you do a voiceover on
I know
this?
somebody
And
who
it can be
do
like,
it.
Get pizza to do it.
like
No,
fucking,
dude, don't get pizza to
like,
do it. Jesus Christ, I know somebody that can do it.
It could be crazy,
Jeez.
it could be like 8 teams,
They kind
one
of-
tournament, one champion, all that shit, and just fucking, just have a sick voiceover, And then at the end of it, you have a date when it's going to come out, like a movie trailer, like that guy who does the movie trailers, That would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick. Like, just ideas like that. It's really easy to come up with good ideas. Just
I linked a few I linked a few videos that I worked on for the NWL. Like they're like 30 second long. Like there's like 3 versions. There's one with pizza in it, like being cocky. Like, cause you mentioned that earlier,
Have I seen any of these?
Yes, he liked them in HB stream, and they're very irrelevant.
Of course they're relevant. What do you mean?
Irrelevant. I said they're irrelevant because there's no storyline to the NWL with pizza.
No shit. It's just he was talking about the Moran play. One of those videos is the Moran play. They were talking about the cockiness of pizza and cancer and stuff like that, and we should put in that, and then have it like them looking like the bad guys, because that's what Dan said, and this other video represents that, so therefore it's relevant.
Yeah, and why are you making us to be bad guys? What the hell, man?
Well, Dan said that. I'm just.
Yeah,
yo,
no,
just-
it is,
why?
man.
Why did you say that?
Spitballing.
Wait, what?
Spitballing.
Hello?
We're spitballing, whatever.
The fuck?
Yo, that's it.
Can we not?
He's being sarcastic.
Can we not drag this shit out, guys? We don't need to be here for as long as this is gonna probably
Fuck
be.
you, bitches!
Like,
I'm done with this. Fuck SR. I'm
but
sorry.
yeah, okay, we get it now. We need a storyline. Let the fucking video developers decide that amongst themselves. Maybe with some input from some other people who've got great ideas, but let them decide that. We'll preview the video once it's done, and if it's good, it's up to scratch. Then we'll put it like online properly, officially. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Really easy to do.
Okay.
Let's not really.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, Epidel. I can make a curse group with all the video makers I know of. Get them all together. And...
Can we just like all make a video on our own and then we can
like
review it all?
you should all make like you can make like tons of 30 like sorry, I don't want to specify time. You can make tons of smaller videos.
I know what you mean.
One big,
I know what you mean.
You know, but the one big one, everyone should collaborate on it.
MBQ, I think
why
you're
don't
really
they
good.
All people have got to do.
Why don't they all just like make a big
MBQ
one on their own?
I think you're really
No,
good
that's
at
bullshit.
making videos in terms of like quality and editing and things like that. You're much better than anyone I know or anything like that. But I think in terms of the way that you portray things, I do not think it's great. And I even feel that HB's video that he did is honestly fucking garbage, and I told him that. The XP community thing, I think they're pretty fucking bad. And I think that you really should work with other people on it because you have the best technical skill, but I don't know if you have the best.
Yeah, but what was bad about it?
Which one? HB's?
Mm-hmm.
That's what HP wanted.
It was a
Wanted
point
a rough
of view.
cut.
Point of view thing.
Yeah, that's all it was.
No,
I'm
very-
asking, what was bad about it?
Because nobody who's trying to get into the community is going to sit there and watch an 8-minute video about him running around Stormwind and like just talking in like monotonous voice. It was fucking.
I
I had
edited
to
it.
turn it off after 2
I didn't.
minutes.
Yeah, I mean, but
I
that's
didn't
not
like it.
MVP's fault. That's
Yeah, that's not my fault. I did the
No one's
editing.
shut. No one's firing shots. We want you on the team or whatever, and we're gonna get some more people to collaborate.
Keep having a conversation. Calm down, please.
We gotta
Oh my
move on
God.
though. I think we gotta move on.
But it's just an opinion. That's
Or
one
what?
person's
No, maybe
opinion.
not.
It's not to be discussed.
I'm just saying, don't make it by yourself. Come together as a team and make something that has like something.
Well, I didn't make that video.
For example, even
edited
like
it.
the one where you're doing the clip of like Moran, like I mean, sure you're going to defend yourself and argue all these things. All I'm saying is that like it could be quicker and more to the point and all these things and more hype and less.
I think you're
abstract.
over criticizing something that somebody's doing pro bono. I think he
Fair.
did a good job.
Yeah,
But I think
it's
it's
not
not
that.
that.
We've got
Never
a
criticize
sample
anyone
video
for
of
doing
his work
that.
or anything for
Alright,
specific
can I speak real quick, okay? Let me speak real quick, okay? So the HP video, I didn't direct it, I only edited it. All I did was take what he gave me.
Yeah, we got
That's
it.
why I didn't go to you, man. I went to HP to talk about it. I didn't go to you to talk about it. I'm just bringing it up.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
whatever,
That's fine.
whatever.
Well,
It's done.
let it
We're
go.
done. Just
Yeah.
to wrap that up,
Let's move on.
all you can do is get little clips that you get yourself, then bring them all together to make one video. Don't make your own fucking video. Done. Right, let's move on. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I just
take,
created the Twinkcup I just created the video chat, and I've just put out a little like blurb for them. So.
I think it's a terrible idea to
Hopefully
make
that'll
a
be
video
good.
together. It's like you don't paint a painting with people. Doesn't make any sense.
So we talked about money.
What about a mural? Don't you do that with people?
What?
What about a mural? Don't you do that with people?
A mural? What?
Do you know what a mural is?
No.
It's a painting that you paint with other people.
But okay, but people collaborate on videos
Anyway.
all the time.
I've never
So, like,
heard of
that's- it's
Alright, so
we're
we
not
talked
talking
about
about paintbrush. We're talking about a piece of software and a file. Okay.
Okay, but what if it's being like, okay, whatever, I'm not going to get into
But
this.
my point is, you
It's
can share it
extremely-
easily enough.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to share, like, edit the video together. Like,
Okay,
you
but
really
you
have
can
to
still
start-
you can collaborate on ideas.
MBQ. Imagine that you're being paid to make this video. I know you're not, but if you're being paid by somebody, imagine that all of you guys are coming together to find out what this client would like the most.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure, that makes sense. That's more of a
That's all I'm
brainstorm.
trying
That's
to
not
say.
editing it together. That's not what you said, though.
Well,
Just
maybe some
read
people are
between the
able to
lines
make
as
it
well.
better
We're not gonna
detail
put-
with titles than you are.
I think,
Maybe
okay,
someone's
we're
better at-
so off
This-
course. That's
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I've
yeah,
already,
this
we've
is-
already
we don't like.
like,
Jesus.
yeah. Yeah. So I already put the
Look,
groups
look,
together for this
Cock
video.
knows what he's-
so
yeah.
Shut the fuck
Let's
up.
move on.
Let Conk speak. Go. Conk?
Oh, jeez. No, I just made the video. Not the video. Sorry, I just made the video chat. For the Twinkcup. It's got me, Merm. I don't know if anyone else wants to join, but it's got Ardo, it's got Squidgy, it's got Big Moran, and MVP in it. I don't know if there's anyone else who should be added.
I don't know
It might
anyone.
be
Probably
just to
ask
post
people
like
before
some
you start
ideas.
inviting
To be honest.
Yeah, I
Some of the ideas
think
we
yeah,
spoke
I
about
want to be
here.
in it too, to be honest.
Okay,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
help with
just
editing, but like point of view, sure.
I just want to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just for ideas.
Just let me find the chat real quick, and I'll add you guys to it. And just type in this chat if you want to join it. So I can
I'm just gonna
read it.
spit off next topic, like maybe like take 2 minutes to address GG19. I don't know. Maybe like it's a small part, but I think it'll help like get the activity going like right up as of now, so we have like a better base to go off on. So like regardless if people play their twinks every single day, if they get a free twink, they're going to play it for a certain amount of time, and then it's going to spike activity. Yes or no? I think that makes sense, but
I mean, funding spikes activity.
Said. What did you just say? All I heard was people play a twink every single day. I'm not sure what.
Oh,
What like?
I
just didn't hear you.
I think we should like touch on GG19 a little bit because I think like it like for right as of right now our activity isn't like the greatest, and I think we're gonna have a better base in general. Let's say we had like BG Pop 24/7. Suddenly we'd have a better base for the Twinkcup itself. So I think having current activity now is also gonna help us get current activity later. You know?
Yeah. Well, I like you can see I just merged the GG19 thread today, and I featured it again on the website. I need more donations if I want to push it like I do for the Twinkcup. Last year,
I mean, I just
funded
thought
in almost every single team. I'd like to be able to do that again, or something as impactful as that, and at least help create hype around the pugs in the pre-Twinkcup season through NWL.
It was only for the pugs.
Through the
to get a better scene. It was only for the pugs. It wasn't for the sake of people playing, which is for spiking activity like right now.
GG19 isn't about necessarily creating more people to participate in the Twinkcup. It's about creating more people who are interested in the community and as an extension the Twinkcup. It's meant to ride on the hype of the Twinkcup. At least last year it was. I mean, GG19 isn't directly. I mean, it's indirectly tied to the Twinkcup.
Right. I just wanted to bring it up, just poke people with it. Right. Let's. Anything else?
I wanted to bring up double boomy.
What?
Oh God.
I think that's pretty far off course. I think we're trying to like establish a thing here. Like, yeah. I think like rules and restrictions like that. Like that's not. I don't know. I might be wrong.
Well,
but
how about this then?
Have
we decided on a rules committee yet?
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
A little bit better.
Yeah. Okay. So let's look at the format. Let's look at the format Merm was discussing on the thread. I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, the draft committee and the rule committee.
Draft committee can't be established until the teams are signed up. It's the rule committee that needs to be established beforehand.
And the judges.
Yeah.
So how do we go about?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So we have to have teams before we can even start on that.
Oh my God. Seems
We
bad.
can't start the rule committee before?
Yeah, like it seems backwards. We should just appoint a rules committee based on people that have shown interest in doing it. Have people from different backgrounds forming this rules committee, and try and limit the number of people involved. And then they can form a base set of rules that the community can look over, either vote yes or no, have like a vote for it, and that's it. It's pretty straightforward.
Do we have anyone in mind for that rule committee though? Any?
Nick
people you
volunteered.
like?
I know that. Where? Volunteered.
What?
people for the rules committee. Anyone who's
Oh,
suited for the role.
Guild leaders.
Well, HB said he's probably not going to play in the Twinkcup, so I guess he could do it.
I don't know how involved HB is looking to get at this point.
Yeah, I think maybe he'll be interested in doing the rules committee.
But yeah. What Merm's saying is that the rules committee is elected by the draft committee.
Who elects the draft committee?
The draft committee is one representative from every team. Then the draft committee will elect 4 non-participants to sit on the rules committee, or a total of 5, including Merm. And then the rules committee will appoint 3 judges to make rulings on any issues. So basically, before we can establish a rule committee, a draft committee, and judges, we have to have signups. And before we can have signups, we need to have rules. I mean, we need to have a video out, and we need to create hype and activity and get a prize pool going. And we need to do that in 4 months. We gotta get fucking cracking.
Not only do you need videos, but I think there needs to be like a much better either Indiegogo or something like that, where the money is going to much better than what it looks like right now.
I'll start donating to the pool starting off tonight, like today or tonight. Maybe get some.
What? Your mic is not great. I'm sorry.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to start.
I mean, as soon as you donate, I'll make my little pledge to match up to a certain amount on your thread, and that'll help hype it up.
Well,
and hopefully
maybe it would be better for you to, instead of
jump on
pledging $100, it would be better for you to buy a keyboard and add that to the raffle? Question mark.
The problem with that though is that there's no guarantee the raffle is going to generate any extra income. Like there's no 100% guarantee whereas that money going right in it just is guaranteed.
You think it's going to have
and
better than
pledging
him
is going to double it.
Okay, so him matching $100, I don't know if that would do any better or any worse. He doesn't even need to buy the keyboard right now. He can just be like, this is the keyboard that I'm going to buy, and it's in the raffle, and he can like keep the receipt or something. So at the end of the day, if he needs to, he can just fucking return it.
Are we gonna go against Blizzard's rules or what about the tournament?
Well, I mean, you can fucking skirt around it by doing an Indiegogo and saying like, people that reach this much get a keyboard or something. Like you donate $1,000 or whatever. Or you
I don't
entered
think
into
anyone's
this.
gonna donate $1,000 for a keyboard though.
Well, that's the point. People don't give a shit. Okay.
I'm just
It was
talking
an
about
example.
like.
Obviously, the person who's donating $1,000 isn't going to be donating $1,000 because they want to get the keyboard.
I know. All I'm
just
asking
saying,
is,
as an
are we gonna
example,
go against the
you can
rules
tie it into
that
Indiegogo.
Blizzard has set?
I
Are we
think
gonna do it or
we
no?
just got to do what we got to do at the end of the day.
Nice. What's that?
Okay.
As far as it goes.
Well, we
What
just
is
talked
it?
about it.
What's what?
No, but we haven't actually agreed on anything.
That's
I
why
mean,
I'm asking.
we are agreeing as we're discussing. If you want Merm to come across and say, okay, this is exactly what we're going to do for everything we've just talked about in the past hour and a half.
Yeah, that's how you run something.
But that's. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Because how are you going to actually get anything done when all we've done is just brought up ideas, but there's no actions that are being addressed right now?
No offense.
Because the people who brought up the ideas need to take it upon themselves to do these things. That's what I've said.
It's not just that. It's just that everyone's
That's how
been
things
really,
get messy
really,
and how
really,
people
really,
do not.
Yeah, but everyone's been really, really, really critical about everything. Overly critical. While we're doing spitballing ideas and someone to say, maybe. Not no, I think no, but it's a maybe, it's a possibility. Is there any more ideas? People just like, oh well, there's this is a problem, that's a problem, this is a problem. Fuck that. Let's just spitball a little. You know, you've got to actually talk and just fire out random ideas, and it might spur someone else to have a good idea. Because at the minute we're only pointing out the fucking negatives of absolutely everything we're coming up with. There's no one that said that's a fantastic idea. It's not happened yet. Everyone's just trying to find the bad things about everything. You know. way overly critical.
Oh,
I thought the raffle was a great idea.
I'm just asking if you're going against the rules.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's not up to
Oh,
me.
yeah,
I
but
don't know.
that's like
what
not
I'm
a
asking.
decision we need to confront. We can just let that progress on its own.
We can just do
The
that
problem
tomorrow.
the problem that we actually have is the fact that this whole concept of the Twinkcup, it's just an idea. It is not a service that you provide. It's not a product you're providing. It's not even a tangible asset. Therefore, you can't promote it through marketing strategies that actual businesses use. Yeah, it literally has to be done by word of mouth and anything visual, like video advertisements and stuff like that. There's no other way that you can actually entice people to actually donate to the cause. Which is why we're struggling with all these ideas. We're like, oh shit, well these people who last year haven't donated this year were fucked. Yeah, because we're not providing anything to people. People get no benefit from it, and that's the main problem we've got here. So the only way to realistically get around that is to literally open up your minds and just think outside of the box. And then picking up on what MVP was saying, do we have to break the rules to do it successfully? If it was up to me, one or two small rules, nothing that's going to get anyone in trouble. But, I wouldn't start selling fucking WoW accounts or scamming people out of gold, you know what I mean? Because that's completely ridiculous, But I do think that we have to do absolutely anything we can at this early stage to start making, going in the right direction. We don't want to sit and now wait for someone to make a video before we can begin promoting and, and relying on that to gather us, some kind of prize pool for this whole thing. We
can start promoting. We can start talking about it on the Battle.net forums and on MMO Champion on Reddit. We can make posts.
I think this needs to be taken onto xpoff.com as well. I honestly think that
it is on xpoff.com.
Getting gold is the best way, most reliable way to guarantee a prize pool, because all it takes is time to get, and it doesn't cost anyone a fucking penny to do so. Thus being, you need to find a group of people that will be willing to spend some time, maybe to, fire up some auctions, generate some money on their own, and donate that straight to the cause. So, there might be some people who really, really, really enjoy just farming, and he's a Twink player. So get him on board, get him on the member of the committee, and there needs to be a section, maybe on xpoff.com, where these people are listed, so they get some gratification for it, like you was talking about before, Conk. Maybe give them a title to I don't know what the title of the website could be, but something along those lines to make them feel like they've done something, something along those lines. But I really, really think
right, yeah, I like that idea.
Gold farming,
people who are willing to farm a certain amount of
because farming.
Black, you said you made.
Say again, Camo. Sorry.
You said you made 3 million gold in the last couple weeks.
Yep.
I'd be willing to donate some of my time to try and farm gold, as long as you show me how to do it, how you made it.
I can quickly explain now. It's really simple. All you've got to do. The first thing that I did is I was going all over Twitch and I was looking at gold farming streams and having a look at spots that they're grinding. You'll see a stream 30k an hour or whatever, blah blah blah. But that's not actual liquid cash. That's in items of value that you can resell for that amount of money, of course. Because if it was liquid cash, it'd be crazy. Everyone would have millions of gold. So I was looking at all these spots that people do. Zul'Farrak is a really good instance to just grind, because there are items in there that sell for 10k, transmog items and stuff like that. Disenchanting the mats, green items that don't have a high sell price. The mats actually sell for higher than the green, so you can disenchant them to get the mats there, put them on the auction house. I always do run Molten Core every week, Blackwing Lair, shit like that. You're making a lot of gold just through actually looting in there. You're getting Elementium ingots that sell, for people who are getting Sulfuros and the Ragnaros. A lot of the greens sell in there as well, and the blues that drop off Nefarian, killing Nefarian, is it gives a lot of money every week. But if you want actual raw gold, if you want to see some instantaneous reward, you want to be running the Kata raids. If you used to do 3 characters and clear all of the Kata raids every week for a month, you'd have 130,000 gold.
That's what I started doing today.
Yeah. That's just in liquid cash.
Yeah, also,
you sell anything.
Camo, if you want to not even farming wise, but if you find, how I found those 4 Black and Defias boots. If you find a deal like that, let me know. I can help you make a transfer happen if it's going to be used for the Twinkcup prize pool.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
can do that. I
really
can
good.
look around.
Items as well, you know, because that's an easy way to make gold.
But even
Farming
those,
Shadow
we
Fan
can
keeps
sell,
doing good.
we can that's 600K. Like, if I were to liquidate those, you know, so, you know, having people transfer items from other servers at a discount price is a really good way to make gold. You're not going to find very many better ways to make gold.
Well,
You
at
have
least
to-
like
you have to
items
sell
that
the
sell for a
items,
large
though.
amount. You know, it's all about the items selling. You can have that, like on the auction house right now. I've got 13 million's worth of gold on the auction house because my add-on tells me. That's if it
Oh
all
yeah,
sells.
absolutely.
You know, but it has
Yeah.
to sell. It takes time to sell. But in actual cash, I've nearly got 3 million, starting from absolute zero because I've always been a guy that's never had gold. And I was like, I want to start.
But
saving
also,
up
we
gold.
can we raffle off in-game items?
Yeah.
You could do, but you know whether it's against Blizzard's terms and conditions about that, I don't
We're
really
gonna do
know.
a raffle.
But
It should be.
I mean,
like, not
we
in
could raffle
stuff.
off.
Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that's like pushing the boundaries.
Okay.
well, you
Yeah.
could raffle it off for gold for sure. You know, you don't have to raffle it off for real life money. You can raffle it off for gold. You know, you could do like an auction as well if you wanted to do that. Like, you know, make an actual thing out of it. Like, you know, say, okay, at 7 o'clock in Booty Bay, we're going to be fucking here or whatever on obviously a PvE realm, so you can't be ganked. And we're just going to do an auction where you just, like, say, okay, starting the bid for this Shadowfang at 2k, and then someone will go 2k, 3k. You know, just something that actually gets people a little excited about the idea, and they'll buy things that they don't want just to be involved, you know? Even at ways like that could have really creative ideas just to generate some gold, you know? And then you can use that gold to, like, buy things on the auction house and then resell at a higher price, you know? When you get around 1 million gold, you can make ridiculous amounts of money because you can start buying mounts. And when you get to the point where you're buying mounts for around 200k, you know, you're making 50k every time you resell. It's ridiculous, you know. So yeah, Camo, if you're really interested in that, I can show you a couple of good add-ons to use, you know, to actually start grinding your own gold and stuff like that. And show you how to work the underlying journal into your advantage as well, so that you can buy cheap things on your auction house. Really easy stuff. We'll talk about that after we've done here today. But
yeah, just download TSM, dude. All you need to do is download TSM.
Pretty much TSM. I can help him set up and give him a good profile to use as well. But yeah.
I like Cloud9.
Nice.
No, sorry, bad joke, I guess.
I thought it was funny.
But yeah, like that's one idea. You know, gold grind is the most instantaneous thing that we can do that's actually going to definitely generate some form of prize pool, and I think that's what we should be doing whilst these videos are in production, to be honest. So the next step after that, you know, Camo's willing to step up. Maybe we could put the idea on xpoff.com that we're looking for people who are willing to grind some gold to help towards the prize pool of Twinkcup, or looking for gold donations, blah blah blah. And then whilst that's happening, you know, we're doing that, and then we've got to get the guys together that are going to make the video and get them working on it, you know, and hopefully they can get that done within the next couple of weeks. And once that's actually done, that'll be a great time to have another meeting, because then we'll have a lot to talk about. We can discuss the video, discuss what we're going to do with it and shit like that, because that is the next step from here. There's nothing further we can talk about that's not just going to be spitballing shit and talking about rules, right? Which we don't really want to do until we've got everything else sorted. Correct?
Hey, how much do Black and Defiance gloves go for?
The gloves?
Imagine all the gold that I would have if I hadn't funded all those 60 twinks that I could donate to the XPOF Twink Cup.
Yeah, I'd have like 500k gold.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I just have a vendetta against the 19 community.
Yeah, I know.
Let me turn on a couple of add-ons. I'll turn on... I'm just going to update my
I'm going to start x60xpf.com. Alright, so I don't know if I'm bringing up the wrong thing, but what are the actions here besides the video getting done and people farming gold?
Well, that's pretty much all we can do.
Posting on battle.net, posting on Twitter. Well, not Twitter.
Well,
posting on battle.net.
Though, right? We've got nothing to advertise right
Yeah.
now. We need the video to actually put some hype into these advertisements.
That's it.
So at this point in time, it's riding on the video, and in the meantime, people
All right,
people to
but you can have everything good to go for when the video is done, and you can have things that you can incorporate in the video.
We could. The only other thing I think we could really do is put up a sign-up thread, and start getting the rule and draft and.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. What is the goal of creating this video, right? It's getting people to play games, right? That's what we want. Like overall, the Twinkcup, sure, it's about the competition and everything like that, but we're trying to build up the activity of the bracket, right?
Yep.
So, in what ways can we try and build the activity of the bracket? One thing that Blueprint decided was that we could start doing those community war games. So maybe we could start coming up with ways to advertise those a little bit better, or maybe we can start coming up with ways to, enhance the stream in those games where we can have, maybe some visuals or something like that that we can use for the Twinkcup advertising, or if we really should come to a decision today, I think, in how we're gonna handle the donations. Like maybe we'll come up with like funny little pictures that we can put on the stream for people to be like, oh hey, look, that funny cute little picture, I'm gonna donate, and shit like that. These are all things that can be tapped in, ways that we can improve the activity.
I mean, yeah.
So, anyone got any ideas? Because these are things that we can be working on before the video's done.
I mean, for the promo video at least. For the promo video, wouldn't it be a good idea to maybe hire a 3D video editor to make a really professional looking video?
Okay, though, that video was by far, I think, the best.
Oh, I actually
by any private service.
You know what? Incredible.
Incredible. It looks extremely professional.
Wait,
Kind Creation wants to do some stuff.
What are you talking about?
It's just a really good idea.
The one that MVP linked, like, that's legit.
Oh.
Like, it looks extremely professional, and I don't know. I just feel like if we have a promo video, it has to look extremely professional, and not like some random fucking Sony Vegas.
Yeah. Kind Creation actually I think he has like a degree in 3D animation.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I just added him to the video chat.
Alright, maybe we can ask him if he knows how to make like that kind of effects, like in that video. Because when I had my private server, I partially hired a guy to make a video like that. And I just showed him the video, and he told me whether he could do it or not. So we can just do the same thing with Kind Creation.
I just think that we should start some sort of campaign.
Well, I think Dan said he was going to make a post tonight.
Talking about a fundraising campaign.
When do you think it all starts?
I think we can get started on it, other than just farming gold is all I'm saying. I think that's so important.
We could begin a campaign. You are right. But I think social media is the best way to go about that, to be honest. Like, social media.
What, sorry?
Like, if you're going to start a campaign, social media is insane how many people you can just...
Yeah.
You know, you can literally talk
For
about
sure.
the Twinkcup and put hashtag Justin Bieber and a fucking 20 million people see it. You know? Like, whatever. It's just...
Yeah,
we could accuse
Justin Bieber of being a fucking twink. And that people will get confused and be like, oh, I want to click on this.
Yeah, absolutely. And then hopefully they once upon a time knew what 19 twinks were. And then they'll come back and play.
Well, we don't really just...
It'll go viral, boys.
Well, yeah. We don't want to necessarily focus it on the past, you know. You want to create future champions, don't you, as well, out of these people. So, I mean, it can also literally start as far as anything from the pugs, you know. Because I know that a lot of people, some of the people that I know, some of my friends that played US that are on EU, that didn't even play Twinks, that they had mains on Bleeding, they still do have like characters on Bleeding Hollow, and they seen Pizza spamming the absolute shit last year out of, you know, the whole concept of the Twinkcup. He had like this thing, he had like this post saying, oh, it's like 7,000 prize pool and all this shit. Yeah. And they heard about it through that, so maybe, you know, it should be getting to that point where we're spamming talking about it, maybe in chat, you know, like trade chat? Stuff like that, yeah.
Trade chat?
Yeah, the thing is, it's only one fucking room.
Well, yeah,
I mean, you can set up chat rooms.
Yeah, but you can...
I don't know if you know that.
But people should be doing it it shouldn't just be pizza. It can be multiple people in like
Yeah.
multiple realms. You know.
That's
Well,
what
you
I'm
could
saying.
just turn up like one of those annoying ass chatbots, you know, on every server.
That's all you know. Do it up. That's
yeah,
actually
that's all
all
you, man. That is all you.
Are you in? No. That's too much. That's too much work. I'm actually like gonna die.
Well,
You just
I
use-
mean, like
you
we
just
can
use
have.
autofly.
Listen, we can have all these. We can have all these fucking great ideas, but if we don't have people willing to actually execute them,
I
it's
know.
not worth shit.
That's what I'm saying. I think the reason
I know.
that we're actually in this cause is because we're the people who have been chosen amongst ourselves to actually go
Okay.
there and do this shit.
But
Alright.
I mean, honestly, making chatbots like that would be way too expensive because you
If
would
you
need.
guys-
No, it's not. You
Of course
just
it
use
is. You need-
autofly.
Yeah, I know, but you need a subscription for each account, for each server, and for each faction. Like we
Yeah,
can't
you
go
don't
broke.
just do
Everyone.
different realms.
Like I have 7 accounts right now. I could post on 7 main realms.
Yeah, you don't want to pick
Okay,
all those
well,
bullshit
you also need
realms.
you also need a dedicated host, which is gonna cost $70 a month.
Not like
So
a
you
bot.
can-
I can set it up on my laptop each day. Open up 7 WoWs and do that. I don't know, like it's
Well,
I mean, super. If you
so
want to
you're
do it,
doing
then
your
do
own
it.
PC?
yeah, like I could do that.
I mean,
It's
if
gonna be-
somebody
it's
fucking
gonna-
does it, it's gonna have a huge impact. Bottom line.
It's gonna destroy your PC though.
Well, it
That's
doesn't
why you
necessarily
buy a
have to be
host.
chatbot, guys. Like,
Right.
I don't
I'm
even
running
think
like
it's just. Granted, it's efficient a chatbot, but literally, if you're ever on another realm, just have a macro, you know, a cross account macro, and just drag it out, and just when you're running around waiting for a Q pop or whatever you're doing, just hit it every now and then. You know, even if it catches one person's
Takes
eye,
like
that
5
one person could donate $500 because he's a fucking rich Arab or some shit. You know what I mean? I'll even post shit on EU.
and
at
he
the
used
same
to
time.
twink.
Yeah, I'll even.
Like
I'll
so
post
many
it on EU
people
at the
used to
same
twink.
time. I'll do
Like
it
no
as well.
doubt.
You know, it's all worth doing. I really think that everyone should be making a macro, just touching it every now and then.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Have any of you guys ever heard of the Compendium?
With the what?
the what?
The Compendium?
In
What's
what
that?
context?
The Dota 2 Compendium?
No.
I don't know shit about those.
Okay, here. This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do.
Guys, I'm standing right next to
Uh,
Real Life Tarantino.
Nice, man. That's fucking sick, dude. Alright, everybody click on this. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. That's what we're gonna do, alright? We'll do something like that.
Oh shit. There you go. Right there. If you'll get like
What is
on the
this?
front
Oh
page
my
of
God.
xpoff.com.
That's a book.
That shit.
Jesus.
Holy shit, dude. That's insane. On the
Oh
front
my
fucking page.
god.
That's just insane. I think that's a great idea.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I want to do, except at different levels, like we would have like you're entered in a raffle to get the keyboard, or like this is what I'm trying to explain. I should have just showed this at the start. Is it like, does everybody understand how to read this? Or like
Well, I can't
at
read the
the
page if
like
that's what you said.
you know the lore.
Yeah, but this Dota thing, it's like stuff they're gonna release to the game, not people are gonna get individually.
So I'm saying instead of that, you're entered into a raffle, or we do an hour of pizza getting farmed in the GUI, or we get, you know, fucking your name on. You can cast with us, or you can be on the thing, or you can have somebody who has some skill, like fucking Skeezin will sing a song about you, or you get to duo with
you can
HP on
ask, like,
stream, or
Personality like Relac to commentate a game if we read a search amount.
sure, man.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, like, okay, so the compendium, making that happen on XP off, like, I have a dev chat, and I could pitch it to the devs, but, I mean,
It doesn't. Okay, that shit should be so fucking easy to do. It doesn't even matter. The point is that you need the people to work together to come up with the donation goals and what we're gonna hit and what we can use, and like all of these things can be thought of before the actual Twinkcup video is done, and then you release them at the same time.
no, I get that. I
Like
do.
at the end of the video, it's like check out the compendium at xpoff.com/compendium. Like
boom, you fucking go there, you see, oh, holy shit, I get a free fucking blowjob from, you know, whoever, if I donate $20. That's kind of what I was saying.
Oh yeah.
So let's start thinking of things that we can do. You know, like when we're done this, we can take them and everyone can leave and kind of look and see what they've got around them and in their connections, and then maybe we'll try and build something like this. Does that sound good?
Oh yeah.
And if you can incorporate things that help people want to play the game more, that'd be fucking legit. You know, like you get 3 pocket healers for blah 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 or something. I don't know, man.
All right, guys, let's be honest. Right, this is a great idea. Good idea for bringing this up, Muskie. And if put it this way, if in over just about a month, a theme raised $100,000 having 2 idiots dancing, pretending they're partying in his fucking bedroom, yeah, we can raise 10 grand, right? Let's be honest. Yeah, I think that this is a good way to go about it. It's a fantastic way to go about it. So maybe something that doesn't necessarily have to be talked about now, but we can do if we want to, is the goals that we could do, first of all. Anyone here, you know, that has got any great ideas, or, you know, it could be fucking anything, like, you know, get Blackout to fucking get his dick out on camera or some shit. I don't know. I can tell you now whether I'd do it, you know what I mean? Anything. If there's anyone who thinks that they could do anything or step up,
why don't we have like a Twinkcup promotional idea thread posted on XP Off where we can crowdsource ideas from the community
because I think
for this kind of thing. So, you know,
maybe it's a good idea.
So we can.
I follow what you're saying with that, but I think like part of the beauty of this thing is people, you know, opening up the page and actually seeing what the goals are, having no idea, you know, because they've been generated the ideas by other people, you know, without, you know, it being public. Granted, there's streams on right now, but so that's why I'm saying we don't need to necessarily talk about it.
Oh,
now.
you mean like having a compendium on XP Off, right?
Yes, I mean this compendium. You scroll down here and it's like where it says.
Well, yeah, I totally agree. I mean, and I can work on making that a reality in a like physical sense. But yeah, like I don't know how I can mimic any of these things.
Yeah, but we don't have to, because these guys are all doing their actual rewards are things in game, whereas we can't do that. So like fucking Muskie was saying, you know, we could have it like farm pizza in the graveyard for an hour as like the first one. Once we get to X amount, you know, once we get to $500, no, not 500, like $50 farm pizza in the graveyard for an hour. $150 is get Real Tarantino commentating on a game. You know, things that actually entertain the community and give people something to look forward to and actually work towards. We're building some kind of progression here. Let's treat it as like a method of progression rather than a method of collection, you know? People feel like, oh, I want that to happen. It's like sub goals on streamers. You know, they'd say 2,000 subs, or we'll do this, we'll do a cosplay, we'll do whatever. Imagine an HB fucking cosplay dude dressed up as his druid. That'd be amazing. Yeah, that could be like a fucking 5,000 one, you know what I mean? Something ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that would be a great idea, actually.
You know, there's something along those lines to give people incentive to donate. That's what Jack's
like make goofy goals. Exactly.
Yeah, and I think that's a great way to do it. We've got the website there. You know, we've got a ton of members on there. Like you say, not all of them are active users, but we've got a ton of members already. And just use that.
Hold on. There's a problem in stream. Cancer was saying something in stream and he got fucking banned.
Damn, who would do that?
I didn't do it anyway.
But he's talking about helping. Okay. He said, why are these dolts in charge of the Twinkcup now? I would have donated a lot of gold if I trusted the funds would not be mismanaged.
Damn,
yeah,
who the fuck would do that?
I don't know who you think is going to mismanage the funds or who you think is going to be in charge of the funds, because I don't think that's been designated to anyone besides Merm. And I don't think you have an issue with that.
Yeah,
unless I'm misreading.
I think it's a given that Merm is going to be dealing with all the finances, seeing as though, you know, he's the founder of the whole concept, and he's done it in the past. It's already been established to be that. It's not going to be any of us. We're just spitballing ideas of how to improve it and promote it. You know?
I'm just trying to get an idea of what Cancer is saying, because I don't really understand.
I think he's calling you a bitch, dog.
Maybe he just
Probably
doesn't like
not.
the ideas. I don't know.
I mean, Merm should be the one holding the currency.
And he will
He's
be.
not even in the
He
stream
will be
anymore.
holding the currency, for sure. Because what we could even, between us, we could all maybe even chip in if Merm doesn't, have the money or whatever for whatever reason to make a new account so that he can actually hold it, because he might not have the character slots on his main account to hold the amount of gold necessary and shit like that. So, but that can all be, arranged very easily within the amount of minutes, like whatever. But Merm will hold the gold. Very simple. And so, Jackson, do you feel like that we've now covered your whole ideas that you've been trying to say all night properly, and people have a good understanding of that?
Finally, yes.
Right. You should have linked this so much earlier, because the way you was making it out was like...
I forgot about it.
Yeah, it just wasn't...
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Well, that was what you were getting at.
Yeah, whereas this idea, this is
To be honest,
it's a really great idea.
To be honest, I feel like this meeting should be more than once a month, since the Twinkcup is in 4 months.
It should be once every 2 weeks at least.
Yeah, like for updates, see how people are going, things are moving along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like once every 2 weeks, I think it's very, very proper.
I think that's fair.
What? Once a month is way too little, at least. That's for sure. Because that's 4 meetings until next Twinkcup.
Okay. So
Well, actually 3, because the 4th meeting will be on the Twinkcup, so that doesn't make any sense. So 3 meetings,
Well, first of all, we need to. I think it's probably a good idea to do now. These actual targets and goals and stuff like that, the ideas for them, we need to be discussing that now if we're going to go about this, because Conk's going to go and show this whole idea to the dev team, but they need the actual information that they're going to put to actually make this happen. So we need to be jotting down ideas now of what we can do, or if they're not hearing this call already, we can say, okay, we'll ask this person to do this, but just write it down so it doesn't get forgotten. We really need to be spitballing a lot of ideas about this now. At least 10 ideas right now we need to be coming up with that would be funny, that people would look forward to doing right now.
You want us to write it down?
No, I mean just say it out now. Say it now, and I'll write it down. And I'll send Conk a copy of the notepad so that he can give this to the devs of xpoff.com so they can make this page happen, and they can do it as soon as possible, because they need to be starting immediately. He wants to give this to maybe tonight, and they start it tomorrow. It needs to be done immediately.
I wouldn't call it just write this down.
I think we should get the whole community talking about it.
Yeah, you could even.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I mentioned the thread.
Yeah, the XPF.
Dude, we can make a thread. We can make a thread where people can suggest what they want the rewards to be or whatever.
Exactly, that's what Conk said about 20 minutes ago. We can do that, that's fine. But I think we need ideas now already, so that we can just put them on. And because what's going to happen is we're going to get like 10 or whatever, and then if we break that goal, then we need to keep adding more. So that's when we can start using other ideas or whatever from the thread, or even integrate them in and take some of the ones that we come up with out or whatever. But we need something right now so that tomorrow they can get started with it. Because if we made the thread right now, there'd be no activity on the thread, is my point. So we need to literally come up with a couple of ideas right now.
You're saying if we make the thread right now, no one's going to read it? What?
Well, but they won't have enough ideas for them tomorrow to start working on it. They're going to need like 10 ideas. So they can say, okay, here's a $50, $150, a $250, a $400, a $600 goal. We need them all already. So
but the point of the thread is so people can suggest new ideas. Not so we can show them the idea.
Yeah, but my point is that we need ideas now to give the dev team tonight so that they can start making it tomorrow, so it can be on xpoff.com as soon as possible. Because this is not something that needs to be done by the this needs to make a site. Well, yeah, but you see, have you clicked on this compendium link?
I feel you.
Have you clicked on this compendium?
Yeah, I know.
This whole page right now, this needs to be the
I know.
Or whatever of xpoff.com, that whole thing, and we need a list of ideas there with a donation goal next to it, and that needs to be started immediately. Is my point. So we need.
Maybe it's possible to have like the sometimes when you go on Battle.net, it will show like a like when there's a new expansion coming out, it will show you like instead of you actually going to the site, it'll like show some information about the new expansion, and then you can like click away from it.
I don't see how that's relevant.
What?
I don't. Sorry, you completely lost me there. I don't see how that's relevant.
Well, we can make the same thing on the Sin4 website, right? Maybe. That's what I'm asking.
Well, we
Can
can
we
just
do that?
literally say, just explain. You know, we don't need to copy anything from anywhere. We just explain what we're going
Right, but I'm just saying, like, if it's better if we don't make it so people have to click on it, because then it might as well just be a fucking thread. You feel me?
It's not good. That's what I'm
Like,
saying. It will be
if
on
people-
the goddamn front page. Where that cinematic is on the front page right now, where it says, you know, the recent news and all that shit. Scrap that for now until the Twinkcup's done, and just put this there, the fucking compendium. It's the first thing that people are going to see, and people are going to click it or whatever.
So like,
or you can
so
even
like,
fill the whole page
so like
with it for all
remove
I care.
everything.
But that's how the devs will design that to do. But we need to give them ideas to put onto that. Yeah, we can't expect them to come up with it. And if we want them to start that immediately,
Right, so just remove
we
everything
need
on the
ideas
front
now.
page, right?
Yeah, that's what.
Right, so just remove everything on the front page.
Well, that's ideally, but
Okay.
I don't know. You know, because if you go to the homepage of
I mean, we can
xbox.com
ask-
right now, yeah, keep the right side where it says all members and all that bullshit. But you see underneath where it's got like,
Yeah.
you know, all the recent threads and shit like that. Either remove that temporarily or make the page a lot bigger so that right there it's got a compendium on there and a load of events things. And put that above it, and then put all this other shit below it. You know. That's just an idea. I
Right.
don't know. Like, the devs will deal with that though. Of XP off, they will come up with a genius way to make it look great. That's not our job. We need to give them the content to put there. We need to come up with some goals right now, or you know, if we come up with a goal that we can't answer right now, but it would be great, aka farm pizza in the graveyard for an hour. We can ask him tomorrow, but we'll write the idea down, pass the idea on to the devs. You know, we just need to come up with something, and that's all I'm saying. So let's just stop beating around the bush and let's put our heads together, right? Because they need some content.
Right.
So I think that's a great idea. Farm pizza in the graveyard for an hour. I think that's fantastic. You know, but I'm gonna write that one down. I think that's hilarious. Some people would
Right, so we
pay
should,
for
we
that.
should put up a thread like ASAP. We should put like a thread up ASAP.
Well, yeah.
After this.
Maybe
I
Conk.
can,
I don't think it
now?
should be any of us. I think it should be Conk to do it because with him.
I think
Obviously.
one of them
What?
should be for
What am I
Conk to
doing?
shave his beard.
Oh no,
Oh,
really?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sure, man. Donate your hair.
So what was that? Who shaves beard? What? Who
Conk?
was that? Who's gonna shave the beard? Who's like who are we gonna ask to shave the beard?
Really don't
Conk,
want
and you.
to.
Who?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It was Conk.
Yeah, Conk. All right, Conk's
I kind of
beard.
volunteered him for it. Okay, how about if you do it, I'll do it
Beard
too.
Shave.
And mine's a lot bigger than yours.
Oh, it's fine. I
Conk's
guess.
beard shave. There we go. Right,
Yeah.
okay. Farm pizza in GY for 1 hour. We can ask him that tomorrow. You know.
He said he's done it. He'll do it.
Well, yeah,
before.
he'll do it. You know, it's
Fucking
funny,
look
right?
like a little kid for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'll shave my beard for.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
that.
You know what we could do? What we could actually do? We could do a roast of someone who
What?
like roast MVP hour. Like just get MVP full screen cam on.
Why
Twitter.
don't?
Oh yeah,
Why don't
yeah.
we roast?
Roast MVP for an hour in the chat. Yeah, holy shit! That's
I'm
good.
pretty fucking down.
Oh, people will pay for that.
Yeah, like these
Oh,
are the
yeah.
ideas. These are good ideas. Okay, so we got a roast going on there. That could be like
Yeah.
pretty far up though.
Okay.
You happy with that though?
Yeah,
MVP?
people can
Probably
vote to
not
do a
doing
roast kind of thing.
Yeah,
Probably throw dark chewy in there too.
a roast is great.
What about what about pictures signed by Curly? Like bodybuilding pictures signed
Oh,
by
Jesus
Curly, like
fucking Christ.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's funny.
One of
though,
the
right?
10,000
We can have Curly can make like a bodybuilding video about like how to pump weights when you're in your fucking computer chair, something like that. Because the thing is, it's got to be something for everybody, right? It can't be something for just one person. Like
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, guide to bodybuilding by Curly. So we'll ask him if he.
I don't think he'll do that.
You know, you might find.
I
it
think he
hilarious.
will.
You know, just like him sat there with his top off at his computer chair, like fucking doing some curls or whatever. He'll love that shit. He's mad for that. You know? He will love that
Dude,
shit.
if we promise him, dude,
he
he
would do
will
that
be
for free.
fucking.
Have him make
He'd
like a
love
Thomas
it.
Eddy video. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on the right track.
We
now,
can
so
get,
That's 4 great ideas.
Who's the biggest stoner in the bracket?
We could.
We can get like Yorkie to teach you how to roll a blunt.
I'm the biggest stone in this
that's the
bracket,
biggest
dude. I
stoner,
smoke
dude.
fucking like nonstop.
Con's high like 18 hours of the day.
Turn up.
We should offer incentives for people that donate and have the option for coaching sessions if they want them. I don't know. It's just something we could
Class coaching, that could be really good.
have somebody from.
I think that'd be a great idea, actually.
Class coaching could be good. But
Like-
get some like representatives from each.
One-on-one. If they stream, like they can private stream, and they can have like an hour with the coach or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, and just go over mechanics and strategy. Talk to them about
idea.
anything they want. They want to improve their play, whatever. Any tips?
That's a good idea. Good idea.
You could have like I think something to do with Living Force and Ben.
So just let me just backtrack a little.
Oh,
Go
like
back
a
to the
wrestling
coaching
match.
thing.
Like they'll stream like a arm. They could stream like arm wrestling.
Jesus Christ.
So
That sounds so passionate when you say that.
I definitely agree with you. You're the biggest stoner now.
can I just backtrack a little, guys? Like, you know, when you said to the one-on-one coaching, that's going to be just for donations, right? Because we can't really set that as a goal because that's not community-wide, you know?
Oh yeah, of
You
course.
can do like
Yeah.
if you donate $20 or something like that, you can get coaching.
Okay. Yeah,
We'll see
that's
what
all
other
right.
ideas we come up with, and then we can address the number.
So I put one-on-one coaching sessions from your chosen coach is what I put. Yeah. So we can have like more.
I mean, can we offer that? Like, what if somebody doesn't want to fucking coach?
Well, we can just.
Then
get
they don't
We can just make a
anyone-
list.
You get an approved list.
Dude, I could
Like, we can
coach,
just
like,
make a
5
list of
classes
people.
at least. You know, I'm happy to do that for people. Whatever. Dead easy, but you know, we'll just
Yeah.
like find out.
Yeah,
people,
One-on-one
I don't
cardio
mind
and
either.
coaching.
Go through.
I wouldn't mind either. I don't think a lot of people would mind, to be honest.
I mean, I do this for a living. What are you?
I think
What
everybody
do?
would be down to coach. We could get James B coaching how to play BM.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
that's-
While
no, we can
snorting
approach
coke.
these guys in private.
Defias X can show people how to play Rogue properly, and
Yeah,
all
bro.
the good guys.
Nice.
Okay, so
Nice, man.
what else?
All right, back on topic.
Yeah, back on topic, please. We need at least.
This is
6 months.
this is topic. What?
No.
We are on topic.
Back on the main topic. Goals.
What's the main topic?
Goals. Donation goals.
More ideas
Okay.
to raise money. What else can someone do now?
Something that would be really funny.
Something to do with the streams and stuff like that. Like, you know,
So
like
what about
HB doesn't ever
trivia?
queue with
Why don't we
anybody, so like something like HB could queue with people or something
Great
like
idea.
that.
What
Or,
we can do.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's
We can do a 1v1 tournament streamed in the arena with casting on it. 1v1 duel tournament.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 1v1 duel tournament. 1v1
Oh, yeah, for sure.
duel tournament.
That should be one of the higher ones, you know?
Yeah, of course, yeah. 1v1 duel tournament arena casted by...
Oh, I have an idea for one too. A MVP match, or like most like the teams voted on, like they do with Dota and the Compendium,
sure.
where
For sure.
like it's made up of players from each team. You have a pool, and then you decide like who's on each team.
There's a 2016 compendium too. The 2016
That sounds
compendium
really interesting, yeah.
was the one that had the top thing for the 2016 Dota compendium was the dude who does Sandstorm, Darude, played like a concert on Twitch. It was fucking hilarious.
Actually did it too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like that's a little. I mean, I don't know any like famous musicians. I don't know about you guys.
We get
But,
Phony, dude. Where's Phony at?
Tony, he's busy winning
Right.
money on YouTube or Twitch. But yeah, you know what I mean though. Like like an incentive if we hit a certain amount. Like say we hit $2,000, we'll have the all-star match, or it could be all-star match with underpowered classes. That'd be pretty funny. Like people are playing.
What about
Star
Eye of the
and-
Storm tournament?
Valley.
What about Eye of the Storm war game? Just like Eye of the Storm war game.
That could be included in the All-Star match, right?
Yeah, it could be an all-star match in Eye of the Storm.
Guys,
It doesn't have
I've
to be Warsong.
I've got a guy who's adding me.
It could be an All-Star match in it could be an All-Star match in multiple maps, right?
What's up,
It
Blackout?
only has to be out of the game.
I've got a guy here who's just added me to
Would
Real
you like-
ID, and he's asked if he could join the call for 2 minutes because he's got an idea. Legit or no? Shall I? He's been in the chat
Yeah,
for a
go
while.
ahead. Why not?
Yeah,
Does
absolutely.
he have a curse account?
Yeah, he's told me.
You have
give me
curse
his
account?
I'm gonna type it in
Yeah, yeah.
chat because I don't know how to add people and shit. I don't use curse regularly, so that's him.
Well,
Who
you
is
can
it?
get the number, the profile, and just give it to him. So he can
Oh, do you do that?
You just click at the thing at the bottom, like the top right. There's something you click and it gives you a link to this shit.
I'll add this guy in.
Yeah, but don't forget to remove him as well because I don't know who he is. Just let him have his say. We'll give him our replies and then.
Yep. I think Dan's actually the only one who can remove somebody.
Okay.
I'll do it if he's trouble.
All right.
But make sure like.
Oh hi, Naza.
Hey.
How's it going?
Okay.
Howdy.
Some more ideas then.
Okay, so I just added Cyclone. I don't know if he knows how to answer the call.
He's here.
There he goes.
Yo.
Hello.
Heyo.
I played Lawrence and Zilla at 19s. Anyway, point is, back in Qatar on Twinkcup, there was a weekly 19s video, and people would upload clips of playing 19s. And I remember this one rogue. He's from EU, and he was at Alliance base. And as they went to cap, he grabbed the flag and like shadow stepped behind them, and then ran away. It was sick, right?
Those stubs, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. A play of the week. Get one video a week, like play of the week. I would watch that. I would love that. Like the best Twink play of the week from like I don't know, Gold
Well,
Arena.
then what incentives? Because
those
gonna be a
videos were
weekly
amazing,
thing.
by the way.
Yeah, that was sick. Just to watch, like it made me want to play 19s. If I saw like Stubbs do that again. I know you
Right.
can't.
So that's not necessarily related to the like goal setting, but related to the overall hype of the entire.
Right. Yeah, that's
right. Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea.
That's a good
I
idea.
think we should, if we can get that to happen. I mean, I can approach the video making teams about. Actually, I think I know somebody who could do it relatively easily.
Well, have we got the players good enough to actually make plays though, boys? That's the question. What's the activity?
Oh
like?
yeah, we have the.
Hang on. Yo, what he mentioned there? What he mentioned there, was that just in general from like 19's pugs, or is that from like tournaments and stuff? These plays that he's
Anything,
talking about.
probably.
Well, just because like 5% of the population at 19 streams, like maybe less than that, so you'll have hardly anything.
Well, people can
and
use
that'll
fraps and
require
shit,
like the
right?
majority of people to stream.
Well,
if people have the video game,
it only looks good
cards,
from
they
their
can enable
point of
shadow
view, though,
play.
right? It will only look good if you're the player playing it. So it needs to be from either A, someone who's streaming, or B, someone who's frapsing. Yeah, and then it can be like submit your videos.
No. Shadow play. Have you guys
Yeah,
done
yeah.
shadow play? Yeah,
Yeah,
shadow
it's
play's sick.
comes with the NVIDIA.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The GeForce experience.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, whatever,
What?
whatever, like recording thing you want to use program. That doesn't matter. The point being is, you can just record it locally, or you can stream it, and take it from there. Like, just because you're not a streamer doesn't mean.
I mean,
that
we're
you
gonna
can't-
have practice games commentated, right? In the next couple of weeks, right?
Well,
Oh shit! Weren't there supposed to be war games like now? Like,
If today, actually, yeah. Whenever this call is done, we should do
Whenever this is done, which is
Like,
why
we
we're
can
trying to
just-
scurry it.
From those war games, we can just do highlights from those, right?
yeah, like
I think
hell
that's a
yeah.
good idea.
That's where the best plays are gonna happen, and if they're all on stream,
Exactly.
it's fucking
So
easy.
we can just use Cyclone's idea in that kind of format, right? Like from
Yeah,
the practice
absolutely.
games, we would make
It's
highlights
very
from that.
easy. We've already
Exactly.
got people creating videos from NWL VODs, so it's perfect.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that
Exactly.
cycle, by the way. That was a really, really
Yeah,
good input.
good call, man.
That's a really good input. I'm gonna write that one down. Thanks very much. If anyone else has got any ideas,
Yeah,
let me
shout
know.
out to
Just do at the NWL and then just actually post your idea there, and Conk will look over it and then suggest it up in the chat in case the other guys aren't really following the chat. But any ideas are much appreciated, yeah. But yeah, like so far we've got these 4 cool ideas. Well, 5 cool ideas now we've got. As far as goals go. So what we could do, we could maybe even open up the thread now.
Ooh, what about an all-star match with level 10s? Sorry.
All-star match with level 10.
Oh, that would actually be
What?
fun.
What? Hello? Explain.
And also an all-star match with level 10s, level 10 twins.
Well, not everyone has level 10 swing and shit though, do they? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they can just make one, alright? I mean, we can just make it a high one.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's
I
like
mean-
it's level 19 base, right? We don't really want to stray away from that. We just want it to be played for
Yeah.
the community.
Yeah,
There
no,
could just be a
Gameplay.
certain goal to hit. I mean, if the level 10 Twink community wants to pull together and donate and try and help us achieve that,
Yeah, I
then
What if we had? What if we were able to get?
Go on, Muskie.
What if we were able to get like the 20 or the like parties over like
the Georgia bracket. What are they called again?
Like the like all the fucking Sunday Night Football, whatever the fuck their team was called. All of the yeah. If we can get all those guys to make a team, do you think that's possible? Like if
No,
we
I
raise
don't
like
think so.
$1,000?
Our team quit like the last TC during the day it was happening. No one felt like doing it.
Bummer.
Only a few people would be willing to come back and actually play. I've talked to a few.
They wouldn't do it for like a quote unquote charity thing.
More than likely not, but I mean,
I think asking
could
anyone
change
outside
heads.
of the community, it's really not going to be that reliable. I think, unless we've got people who they're actually like fucking homies with or whatever, they can actually have like a one-to-one conversation with someone who's a member of the 19 community who they actually know on a personal level to try and persuade them. I don't think that it's worth approaching them at all, to be honest.
That's why I was asking, because he knows most of them. I was just wondering.
Yeah,
if
I
that was
play with
something-
all those people,
Well,
and I
maybe-
was on their team.
Well, maybe you could just like say, I don't know how hard or easy it would be to bring it up.
I don't know, man. I feel like last time, GG19 funded the entire AVN team, and they didn't show up. That really sucked.
Not necessarily.
I mean, we were at least 100K or more into that team.
Wait,
I mean,
really?
I felt like Super Slam put forth the majority of gold and whatnot to donate.
Yeah, no,
towards
I know,
events
but
and
the
stuff.
guy who helped create GG19 worked personally with Super Slam.
That's interesting.
I think that as far as these idea goes, we need to think about more people in the bracket who people troll a lot, like the guy who always gets fucking picked on or whatever, and just embarrass them like fuck publicly.
Documented.
Like, who are these people? Because I don't really know as far as it goes on US. You know what I mean? This is your guys' forte. You need to like raise the people's names and let's come up with ideas that they can do.
Yeah.
Something with Devin, but I doubt he would do it.
Jesus Christ.
Some guys.
Wait. What are you wanting him to do? What do you
Yeah,
want
like
him
why
to
are we bringing him up right now?
do? I'm off the topic.
Yeah,
What are you
like-
talking about?
We could have like the roast of Devin or some shit.
Oh, okay. I see.
I think they're also.
I think that's the worst idea ever. It would be funny if us. Wait. Real fucking talk. This would be really funny if us. Like, if either's gonna piss him off or he's gonna feel like a hero. And neither of those like scenario you want to have. Like, if it pisses him off, it's gonna start like, yeah. You just don't want that. At all.
Yeah. No, like there's already a decent chance he's gonna try to hit the Twinkcup off, so we don't need to encourage it.
Yeah, and he doesn't deserve it. Like, if
Yeah, he
he's gonna
doesn't-
feel good about it,
Okay, let's see. Kind Creation just said, maybe not the best idea, but clip of the week should earn like a 5K gold reward. Maybe have a place for people to upload them on XP off. Well, we do have a place for people to upload them on XP off, but we could also create a thread and create some sort of reward for whoever gets the play of the week. Yeah,
That whole
absolutely.
thing is really not great.
Yeah, no, I know. I've been asking to get that changed, but there's not really much we can do at the moment.
You can create an inbox that people can send them to, like a Dropbox.
yeah, people can just upload it to YouTube and send it to you, right?
Okay, well, I think we're just going to drag this out longer than what's needed to be done. I pretty much think we've covered a lot today. We've got these 5 ideas now. I've got these written down. Conk, do you want to make this thread on xpoff.com? Or do you want me to do it? Or do you want someone else to do it?
I don't want to do it. I've made like 4 threads already today.
Is everyone okay
Not
if
really
I do it then? I'll
big
just whip
ones,
it up
but-
right now while the games are forming for the pre-mage, the war games or whatever. I'll whip it up right now.
Yes, please.
I'll throw it into the 10 to 19 section, okay?
Yep.
So I'll make that thread. And then, let's just see what activity we get in the thread, and then we can go from there. But we've already got 5 solid ideas there, Conk, so you can use those ideas and propose that to the dev team, to actually get this whole thing
Yep,
off.
and I've already started. I've already got somebody who's agreed. Kind Creation has already agreed to put out some serious content for making the compendium happen.
Right, that's
Yeah.
fantastic then. Fantastic.
And I'm pretty sure I can grab one or two of the devs who can help create the actual thing.
Right, well that's great. So is there any last things that people want to say before we can like wind this whole thing down? Nothing?
I love you.
I love you too.
So just referring
I
to the
had
games that are going to
something
be
on my mind. Yeah, who's when is the working starting?
That's what
As soon
I'm
as
just
this is
about to
over
say.
with.
Like when, yeah, as soon as this is over with, yeah. But you know these
Who's
war games
who's gonna
that are
stream
going to be
it?
playing. Are they going to be streamed or no?
Yeah. That's the whole point. Stream them and spectate them. We gotta have some factors going on.
I mean, I can stream it. I can just keep it on right now and stream
Yeah.
my POV and put it on a like a, you know, a fucking delay
Do
or
it up.
whatever.
We could do that, but I think it would be have a better impact if we do like the old-fashioned way, and not
If you wanna
old-fashioned.
get
The way we did last year.
What was that?
Yeah, just like the NWL, just like not a tournament, just like the community public war games, like for the sake of just playing, you know. No motive or just practice, maybe a little practice motivation, but like just for the sake of playing, just like have someone stream it on the NWL stream, like as a spectator, and have commentators commentate the games and.
Well, can we get commentators right now? Have we got any commentators available right now?
I'm sure there's someone's game.
Yeah, I'll preach for that.
Okay. Anyone else? Camo, you want to dip in or?
It depends on when the games actually get started because my brother's like across the hall trying to sleep and I can't step on it. I have work in the morning, so it's kind of getting too late for me to be honest.
Okay, so who else do we have?
Do we know anyone?
Me and Blackout can party it up, you know.
No, Blackout's gonna play.
I'll be playing.
Oh, dude.
I don't know.
Dude,
John,
I
you
would
let
do
me
it if I wasn't playing, you know. I'd happily have done it.
Why don't we message some? Okay, hold on. I'll ask the NWL team.
Yeah, let's put it into.
Ask Chase Davidson.
Who's Chase Davidson?
This is HB. Leave HB alone. That's my YouTube Brittany comment. So,
Leave HB alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
He never hurt any of you.
Seriously, leave HB alone. He's not here anyway, I think. Who do we have? Nudge, maybe? Maybe Kyler. He's not playing.
We could just throw out a message in the 19 swing chat.
Yeah.
Everyone post on your real IDs just saying, does anyone want to commentate on some war games? Does anyone want to commentate on some war games right now?
Oh my god, my curse just froze. What's going on?
Who's playing, by the way?
HP logged off like seconds before you said that.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. He's like, ah, fuck that.
I think I'm out of here. Run away.
I think something we could do is we could have people like vote on what classes we want people to play for the All-Star game. You know, like we can put pizza on like a fucking rogue or something. You know.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
He actually used
but
to
they
have
have
a
to
rogue.
own
Probably still has
the
it.
classes, right?
What's up?
They would have to own the classes first.
Well, I
before you
mean,
can
it's not hard to fund something. Like, come on.
Well, if we hit the goal like 2 months before, we have enough time. I
Yeah.
mean, they do close it, so.
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's not like they have to play it ever again. I'm gonna vote for Daddy to make a rogue and play it.
I think I commentated that game.
No.
Okay, so can I crack on with this thread now? And there's nothing more that I need to be hearing or anything.
Oh yeah. I think that's about it for the meeting, right? I mean, we were ready. You guys want to move forward with the war games? You want to create the thread?
Yeah, I can just commentate it
we'll create
alone.
the donation thread later. Yeah, you can. I don't know anyone who can. Is Affidel
It's fine.
playing?
I can just commentate it alone. It doesn't matter. I just really want it to be like streamed, like from a third party view. To be honest.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, I don't. There needs to be a commentator, otherwise it's just like not interesting.
Look at
Oh, hey! Actually, Kind Creation is offering to commentate with you. If you're down for that, I'm down for that.
Sure.
Perfect.
I'm done.
Yeah, put him up.
Cool. All right, cool.
I'm DTF, yeah. Alright, good shit.
I'll add him in the chat.
Alright,
everyone's fine with me adding him here, right?
Is that it then? I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna set my shit up then. Can you send me the stream key? Colin, can you send me the stream key?
Yep.
Alright, so
sent it to background on me.
If you have the pass to the stream, you can actually look it up yourself, technically.
Yeah.
The show key is under the browser, or near the dashboard or something.
Yeah, it's in the dashboard.
Thought I'd let you know that.
There's so much love in this chat right now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my stream off then. And then I'm gonna host the NWL.
Okay, cool.
And then I need. Okay.
You know, it's kind of ironic. The brackets activity has been down this week, but XP Ops activity has actually gone up a couple thousand page views a day.
No. Like 2 pops a day. Like two pops going. Not 2 pops a day. 2 pops going. 2 pops a day. Not 2 pops going at the same time.
That was Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, that's good though. Like I'm just saying, like it's not that bad. Like you know what I mean? Like it's not consistent, but it exists. You feel?
Okay, guys. Well, thanks very much for listening to the stream and all the ideas and stuff that we've been discussing today. And thanks a lot for some of the input that you guys have given back. It was much appreciated. Give us some good things to talk about. So the next thing that's going to be going on this channel is going to be some war games and stuff like that. So for now, I'm just going to leave you with a bit of music until the groups are formed and stuff like that. And then someone will be taking over up on the stream. And some games will be going underway. So just sit around, sit tight, and just be ready for some of the games.